All
right, sound is on. Hi, Twitch.
Hello,
Julian.
everyone.
Hello there, Twitch.
Fucking hell.
How do you do?
At least we found out now that the audio wasn't working compared to
Yeah.
the one time where we went the whole session and then the audio wasn't working.
This is we're professional streamers, but we're professional streamers 2 years before they become professional streamers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
We're
that's
professional
what it is.
streamers in the sense that nobody's paying us and nobody wants us to be here, but we're here anyway.
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You guys aren't getting paid?
Well, thank you.
Look, not all of us can fit the fucking.
I knew the producers were giving one of us. They gave the pretty boy the money.
I'm not getting any money.
I'm not getting any money either, so who are you talking about?
Ian, you weren't even in contention.
Oh.
Fucking hell, I think that's the worst one you've hit him with in a while.
So, this stream is sponsored by the Adventure Leagues, which is a Discord community where you can come play Dungeons and Dragons. We have games going every day of the week at all different times. They're all free to play. If you are interested, check the links down below. We actually have another event coming up this year. We just finished raising money for Extra Life Day. We managed to raise over $2,000 for Extra Life over the 24 hours there that we ran it. And we have one more event. We have our Winter Tavern Con coming up this year, December 10th through 12th, and we'll be having a couple of epic games for the Adventures Leagues going then. Check the links down below. Join the Discord. Come play with us. But we are a group. We've called ourselves the Prismatic Shields. We are going to be. We got Claire is wearing the merch. Very cool.
I came in fast.
Oh, I actually ordered this a while ago. I just haven't properly shown it off on stream before. But yeah, I ordered this from Devin. It's all up if we want to get any.
Are those available in your those are available in the shop, right, Devin?
Yes.
Which is also linked down below. So if you want that, you can check that out. If you want to also, this is our Extra Life shirt this year.
Yeah, that looks nice.
So this is a limited edition. We'll be only selling this till the end of after Winter Tavern Con. We will be that will be going away. Thank you for checking that out. But this is our the Prismatic Shields, our group here. We are playing through our campaign named Linnunrata, and we'll be it's a sandbox kind of open world campaign. These are all your players. We actually are missing one person, CJ, who's unfortunately not feeling very well. So he's going to recover and he'll join us next time. If he feels better, he might pop in, but he'll be joining us next time. All right, let's get to a quick recap and get going with tonight's session. So our party is currently attempting to make a rescue mission for one of the party member, Huntar. His husband they have found out is being held prisoner in one of the rival countries of Halrua in the country of Dambrath. So they are headed on a rescue mission to get there. They've been sailing on a vessel that they collaboratively named the Rising Sun, and nothing went wrong during the naming process. Last session, as they were traveling, they encountered a ghost ship, which they had to.
We don't need to talk about. I don't want to.
And they may have encountered things that will keep them up the next few nights as they sail on. But I believe that is where we are. And let me see. Do we have to?
And Julian promised that I would get a mech suit.
You were late. You don't get a mech suit.
No. Shh. I'm here. We started. I'm here earlier than CJ.
CJ said he couldn't come.
Shh.
So let's take us back over to the Rising Sun.
Julian, I'm prepared to build my own. I brought the instructions.
You're prepared to build your own. Very good. So the party here has finished dealing with the ghost ship, and we are sailing on as we start today. So this is the day after, which is, let's see, what is today? Today is Eliassus the 26th in game. Um,
Did
we
you
can.
actually not damage me on the entire time we were on the ghost ship? Holy fuck. Nice.
Mental damage,
Nice
remember.
job.
Oh yeah, mental damage, it's up there.
Yeah.
Physical damage, we're good.
Don't worry, I've resorted to other ways to hurt you.
Oh, good. We're all gonna be like traumatized messes by the end of this.
Exactly. So, well,
Not
if
already?
you guys like, you guys you would have taken a long rest, so you guys are able to recover after that.
Yes.
If you guys would like to, we can kind of just skip to, if as far as that goes, we can kind of fast travel the rest of the way there, unless you guys had anything you wanted to talk about beforehand. As far as or coping and helping each other cope with what you just saw and dealt with. Which was our Halloween stream, by the way. So, which will be, it is on our VOD right now. You can check that out. It will be on our YouTubes. Hopefully soon I'll get to that. I'll get them all transferred and caught up. So,
No pressure.
yeah.
Julian, I want it done tonight, otherwise you're fired.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's going to lead to a few problems.
No. This account is owned by the company running the stream. So
by
we'll
Big
just
Tech,
swap you out.
actually.
Yeah.
We'll
just
get in
swap you out for
fucking
new
Cole
DM.
McGinnis or whatever his name is.
I actually
New guy.
have Matthew Mercer on email. We've been discussing.
If you can get another DM in here, then great. I can take a week off.
I feel like
If I can get Matthew Mercer to like something on Twitter that I said, I'll consider that a victory. That's all we need.
I feel like we disappoint Matt Mercer.
I don't think. No. I don't think we're important enough to influence Matt Mercer
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah,
He
I
would say
disappoint
like
a lot of people.
any of us.
I
We're just like, ooh,
Stay.
I was one person away from meeting him at a D&D live event. Like literally, the person in front of me went and like took too much time, and so his handlers pulled him away before I could like.
oh
no.
no.
Dungeon Master's Guide, please. It's like, bye,
Dude, that
pretty
sucks.
man. Bye.
Dude, me too.
So, anyways, yes, you are on the vessel here, and you guys are nearing. You're only about 2 days out after the ghost ship incident. You're only 2 days away from arriving in Maarlith, the city that you were heading to in Dambrathian. You guys are currently traveling into the Bay of Dolphins.
I asked the group, how many of us knows about
Bay of
being a
Damping.
horse?
Yeah, I think you're using the wrong microphone.
Yeah, you're sounding distant.
How about now?
There
Much
you go.
better.
Yeah. How much do we know about horses? Like I asked the group, how much do we know about horses, or rather, since
I know
we're
a
horse
little bit.
traders.
I know
Dick
all about
and
horses.
Diddly.
I've got a good idea of their general value.
Okay.
I've
raised
ridden a horse
horses.
before.
You also raised a pig that got disappeared that had 3
I mean,
legs.
they weren't technically my horses; they were my family's horses, but I helped raise them.
I can ride a horse.
I might be able to tell you about horse biology, but actual experience with horses, not a wink.
Huntar,
Mouth
please tell us you know a lot.
improves.
I mean, I can talk
You're
to
not
horses.
wrong, but
I was on
Okay.
a farm. We had a ranch.
Okay, Wilder.
Huntar is
Okay.
probably not fucking. Wilder's probably all our authority here.
Yep.
Medi will also speak up that he is familiar with horses. Not as probably as much as Wilder is, based off of what Wilder's confidence, but he's he was also on a farm for a bit.
Julian,
So.
I was so excited for you. Like, Medi speaks up and says he doesn't know jack fucking shit.
That would be that.
That would have
That
been
would be the
amazing.
pro play.
All right, so we have our 3 then: Jackson, Wilder, and Medi. And-
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do we need any official papers for this? Do we have any official writs if we get into a checkpoint of some sort?
Like the
We
cracker?
got money. I'm sure it's fine.
Julian,
Yes, hi.
based on my past, Do I think I'd be able to like forge a document that would look similar to what a trader would use?
You would probably, I mean, I would imagine some bits of that. You think you might be able to maybe you could always try and find somebody that could do it if you don't have forgery kit.
Julian.
But
with
you
my
would've-
background, would I know what like any important like Haruan like symbols for like a merchant house or for like the military, whatever it would look like to make something look more official?
You okay? Well, so a couple
Guys,
of
we're
things
buying
are-
horses.
Like,
Go
Lincoln-
perfect.
Julian, I have a gun. Can I use it?
you would know the Haruan symbol, the concentric circles there, that of the Haruan symbol, which we've talked to out of character, and you do know like the some of the military symbols. However, you guys, I don't know if you remember or if maybe I'm retconning a bit here, but I mentioned to you guys. So you were given from Jarmel 1,000 gold pieces to purchase horses.
To purchase the back, yeah.
He gave you a signed purchase order for 5,000.
Right. We don't need to forge anything. We have the piece of paper.
To be delivered
We
to
love
a
the
specific
gumption, though.
location.
We're also just buying horses, guys. Like it's not.
We're
It's not
gonna
that
question our
important.
alibi.
It's an important like drug deal scenario, except the drugs that we are trading are actually nuclear warheads on the black market. It's really important.
Who has that flip, that writ?
So
I'm going to assume Lincoln because we also said that he has the money.
Yeah, let's give it to Lincoln.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will.
I just posted the link there for the details on the Discord.
Lincoln?
Okay.
Lincoln is BRB. I can still hear.
I heard that clash.
All right.
The captain, Tahani, she will approach you, Vintash, since you're right there, and she will ask you, did you guys have a plan for when you would be returning, the return trip? Are they to wait in Maarlith? Or are they to meet you somewhere else out in the ocean, closer to your destination?
Do you have a sending stone?
She shakes her head.
Because and I look at the group, and I look back at Tahani, I'm like, we have a history of not going according to plan. So
Ain't that the truth?
I want to say, sure, you can wait at the docks, but otherwise, I think we may not be seeing each other after we dock off.
She says, well, I mean, that's up to you. I was paid to bring you back, and we were given a stipend to cover our costs, our room and board, if need be, while we wait. But if you are dismissing us after we drop you off, then she says that just all is extras that goes to our pocket.
How about this? Can you wait a week? And if we don't make it back in a week, just get out of here.
Hang on, only a week?
How much time do you think we need?
By the way, she's only speaking of Vintash at this moment. So, Vintash, you are essentially making the decisions for the party.
Oh, man, no.
Let's
right,
let me discuss with the rest of the group. But I think this,
she'll walk back to the helm.
And I'm like, look over here, everybody come here. We just kind of got our decision to discuss.
Understood.
Wait, I'll
Do
call
you
that
think
for the
we'll be
crow's
able
nest.
to?
What's up?
Do you think we'll be able to make it back to the docks after we're done with our thing?
I mean,
Well,
probably. Well, I think if they're gonna wait for us, right?
By the way, this is Dambrathian. So you guys, just to remind you guys, you are arriving in Maarlith. You are heading to Kathir.
So Maarlith is down here, and Kathir is over there. This looks like it's gonna be a couple days trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This will probably take us like at least 2 days to get there one way.
Yeah, one thing we could do, if you guys are okay with it, is we could tell the ship to drop us off in Maarlith and then make its way up to Krinatanos, which is a few more miles northeast of Cathia. That's where our halfling friend we met on the island went. That's also I was there for a little bit between boarding the ship and losing Ty, so I'd like to take him there to meet some people I met. Um, but that's if you guys want. If not, we could tell the boat to wait here for a little bit.
Where's Krinatanos?
To the northeast of Cathia.
I don't think it's on the map.
It's not on the map.
Is it
Well-
in Lurin?
It's right over by the Lurid Strand Strait, I guess. Over right under Learwood. It's not on that map. It's on the
The map.
Shining South map.
Whatever you wish.
What was the name of the city that you're saying?
Krenalier or Krenalur.
Oh yeah, with the K. It's to the right of Mortic Swamp. On that
Yeah.
map. So
I mean, it's up to you guys.
This is just a little bit up the coast there. You can kind of get here. I'll show you. This is the world map here, which will give you you can kind of get an idea. So.
Oh, it's really far out there. Gotcha. It's over by the. Okay.
So you can kind of see. So you guys are currently coming to Maarlith. You're going to Cathir, and then you're talking about Krinatanos, which is up here.
Well,
Yeah.
if we go to Krinatanos, this will definitely be more than a week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We could have them meet us there. But that, again, that's if you guys want to. We don't have to. I want to take Ty there at some point. I just figured while we're in the area, but it's not a pressing matter or anything. Like we can have the ship wait here for like a week or two, go up and come back. I don't mind.
Well, I think we should probably stick close for now. We can always come back here later, right?
Yeah, probably. I'm sure we're not going to be blacklisted from the area for stealing a captive, tortured prisoner from a evil, demented church that's using the prisoner for chronology, time magic.
Chronology.
I mean, that's
Get it
if we
right
get
first time.
caught.
We will get caught. Let's be honest.
Not if we do it right.
We also have ways to disguise and hide some of us, a good chunk of us, if we need to. Yes?
Likely, assuming they don't have sensors or anything. It's a bridge we can cross when we get there.
Why don't we do this? Let's purchase a standing stone, give the captain a half, and then inform her as we need to go.
You know what,
Why
let's
do you
just
think there's
have
just
them-
standing stones around?
Let's just have the ship wait here for like 2 weeks, right? If we're not back by then take off without us. We're probably dead.
Or we can get them to meet us somewhere else, like you had initially suggested.
Honestly, I think having an exit city is a good idea. That isn't any of the other cities we've been to. So
Julian.
I'm down with this idea, just for the exit city.
Yes, Father. Devin.
I didn't say anything.
That was
Ian.
Ian.
That was me.
Sorry. I'm
Jackson?
sorry. Your voice sounded much like Devin's, and the way it was said.
All right. What do we know? Where were we suggesting stopping Cathir, right? Or was it the other one?
So Cathir is where we have to go to rescue Ty. We're
Yeah.
landing in Maarlith.
Okay.
And I was suggesting we go to Krinatanos because I lived there very briefly previously, and I want to take Ty back.
Do we know those two cities? Is there like a lot of people traveling from out of the region, or is it like strictly like local populations usually?
Cathir is like the major hub of trade with the outside world to the north and to the east. Like everything that comes into Dambrath from that side has to come in through Cathir. Like they're like forced to go through there. Otherwise, they could be, they'll go after them. It's anyways. So yeah, that is like where it's like this fortress kind of city. So there's a lot of merchants that come in there, but it is also much more scrutinized. That's why you're being dropped off in Maarlith. That way you can kind of arrive there having purchased horses, and you have more legitimate kind of.
That's fine.
Doesn't this also depend on where we're gonna go after this?
I mean, we're gonna go back to Allure, aren't we?
Why? For what?
Well, I imagined other people have, other things to take care of in Harua.
Family,
like
orphans,
the R thing, I'm sure Lincoln has some stuff he wants to get closure on. You probably want to see your family. Jackson lived there, I think.
I still have
I'm not saying, oh, we run away here. I'm just saying, what is our next plan after this? We should probably think on what that is, because I know Lincoln has to go to the north of here, right?
So Lincoln, if he were here, would tell you that yes, he does. He wants to go to the north of where you guys are right now. This would be. He wants to head into the Shar because I believe is this it?
It's the gravestone, yeah, or something like that.
No, this is so he's told that he has to go here. So that's above the forest of Amtar, so almost directly north of where you guys are. He's got to go. He's got to go to the Dwarven Citadel, Earthheart.
I was still muted, so I couldn't actually say anything. But yeah, what Julian said.
Yeah.
Okay. So one way or another, we're gonna have to loop around up north for Lincoln. So.
Yeah, and we also have to figure out where we're going to put your husband, unless he wants to come on our daring adventures with us. We have to figure out where we're going to put him, right?
We have a hole.
We could also just drop him back off at our home, like.
Okay. I will say, if we do plan on going north of here immediately after, they're probably going to be watching the main roads if we're assuming we're going to get caught. So unless we have another way of traveling to Earthheart that's not the main roads, then.
I mean, going through the forest is always a good idea. I, kind of know them like the back of my hand.
Okay.
I mean, we're also gonna be heading over to the southern, going past the southern Lore Woods to meet up with, go to the city.
Well, that's if we're going there. Again, going there is like a tertiary objective, right? It's not pressing. I would like to go there with Ty, but there's no, pressing matters. I should send a letter to some people afterwards, but that's not the point. The point is, we can get Ty at Kathia, hopefully lose everybody in the forest, and then wind up in Earthheart, because I'm sure there's stuff from the house that Ty wants to get if it wasn't picked clean already.
Oh, that's right. Your home is in the forest, and
yeah.
Well, that's quite the distance to run then from Kathir. Let's be honest.
That's why we buy the horses. It comes full circle, guys.
It doesn't
All
make
right,
sense.
well.
And the delivery order says it's going to the Shar. We could just be taking the horses early. It's perfect. It's a great plan. I love it.
We have
this conversation.
a horse that can hold Medi.
Can someone run down our full checklist then for me, just so I get it on perspective?
Well, if a horse can hold me, a horse can hold Medi, and a horse can hold me. So.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
So step 1, land at Maarlith. All right. Step 2, journey to Kathia. One of those towns or both were under the guise of buying horses with the money and the writ we have. Step 3, go north. Step 4, drop my husband off at a house to see if there's anything he wants to pick up. And step 5, go to Earthheart so that Lincoln can do whatever our next objective is, and then figure shit out from there.
So, around all of those steps, should we have, if we're going to go north and we're going to have this ship waiting for us somewhere, should we just send them back, or should we have them just in cases?
That sounds like a
somewhere along the
multi-month
line.
process. Let's be honest.
I see 0 ways this could go wrong.
Yeah.
We
There's
should probably
always-
send them back because there's no convenient river access that far
Yeah.
north.
We could always return to
Hello.
Krinatanos.
We can
And-
also just secure our own passage at that point.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it took us what, like collectively a month or two since the shipwreck to get here. Like, it's probably going to take us a hot minute to get up north,
That's
do
been
what we
more
gotta
than
do
one.
for Lincoln, deal with any consequences of our actions / any new stuff that gets dropped upon us, and then leave.
That new stuff, that's what scares me.
If I may,
That's-
these people are being paid to pick us up.
Yeah, I mean they're keeping their money either way, like
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, they were prepaid.
Well, what,
Yeah.
How about this?
what if we give ourselves a time frame? So they drop us off at Maarlith.
Okay.
We go to Campia. We send them up to Beluir, the one north of Kernalia. We tell them to
Behelder.
wait there for a set amount of time, and if we can make it back to there before that amount of time is up from Earthheart, great. If not, then they just leave and we find
Yeah.
our own way home.
That way, it would be a just in cases type of thing, especially if we decide to forego the north plan because something else has happened in this area and we
Something will
can't keep
probably happen.
traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Something
we
will
can't keep
definitely
traveling,
happen.
so then we would have a quick exit. So just have somebody somewhere in case. Always have backup plans.
So,
this
just
would
so
be
you
a
guys can kind of get an idea of your travel times, from Maarlith to Kithir, it's about 175 miles. So on horses, that's you travel about 25 to 30 miles a day.
Oh
so
boy.
say 30 to
That's like 5 days ish.
Yeah.
From Kithir to Earthheart, if you go by the roads, that is boy, let me break out.
Long.
Yeah.
That is
Like-
566 miles,
Yeah.
More than 5 days.
and that's not counting stopping to go into the forest of Amtar, wherever.
Well, that would be if we took the roads. What if we went from Kithir straight to Earthheart?
Well, we'd have to get around the mountains.
So you got
As
the
a
hills
are
valley.
fine.
So if you went straight, if you went like kind of as the crow flies, kind of, you would go through the Hill of Dead Kings, and going through the Forest of Amtar, you would get there in just under 400 miles.
So about 10 days, about
It'd be like 12 days.
13 days. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So in total, we're already at 18 days.
You're right. Like,
In
we're
the
looking at like
best case.
a month if we're trying to get back to the boat.
Yeah, and then another 18 days back. Again, best case. That's 36 days. Probably not reasonable to have them wait.
Okay, new plan. We have the
Multi-month
boat
process, like I
land
said.
here. We go from here to our objective, and if we need to just cut and run back to here to leave, we have the boat here for like a week and a half.
Okay.
After
Say
that, we're
two.
on our own.
That's it too.
All right.
So we're back to having them wait here for 20 days.
10 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
So have
good.
them wait for 10 days so that we can go, because it's going to be 10 days there and back in case we run into any trouble. And then we basically have 10 extra days to spare in case we run into any trouble and we need that extra time.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will go amazingly.
There is a collectively 0% chance that we make it back aboard the ship.
Yeah.
Well, how
Exactly.
good are you with that?
We're never seeing them again.
Just doing some quick math. We're wasting these people's money for 20 days.
Yep. This is what I'm thinking. Let's just
I mean,
buy a standing
Not
stone.
my money.
Tell them to head out if we get in
People
trouble.
paying sending stones.
Vintash,
Can't
I
just
know you
find
haven't-
sending stones.
I know you don't live
Um,
outside of Halrua
well,
very much. Sending
actually-
stones aren't just bought anywhere.
Well, so we don't need a sending stone. I have I'm gonna pull out one of the messenger papers
oh,
because I got two. I used one. if I write a note on this and send it to the captain, it will just fly to the captain to deliver it.
By the fastest possible path.
Yeah, I
So
wanted
it
to
should
save it in
make
case we had
time.
an emergency, but this seems like it could be an emergency.
Potentially.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, I'm okay with this.
we have a wait a message, captain. It's not instant by any means,
But I'll probably get
but
there
it's
before we
faster
do.
than us.
Also, if I might, I need to talk to God for a second. Julian, what's the date?
LES is 26.
Thank you.
I said that at the start.
That's a weird
I
thing to
didn't
say to
hear
God,
you.
but okay, Damalia.
Okay, sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
look at. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was
Damalia,
looking
what
at
happened to your
the
accent?
stuff.
What? What are you talking about?
You started something about God. Weird.
Julian, also, or on the writ,
No.
what does the writ exactly say?
Oh boy.
Here
So-
we go.
To purchase the 5,000 gold pieces worth of the horses that you've chosen.
5,000 gold pieces worth of horse is a very strange metric.
It's a lot of horse.
He's given however many horses that can buy. So if
How many
if you buy,
sandwiches is one horse?
so if you guys decide to buy some cheap horses, you can get a ton of horses. If you buy like war horses with barding, you might be able to get like 5 horses.
No,
Still pretty good.
Julian.
So
Julian.
they give you have basically a promissory note for up to $5,000 for as many horses as that will purchase
Okay.
once you've made the decision.
Julian.
Yeah, plus the extra 1,000 gold pieces that we have.
That
Yes.
is for you to purchase horses.
Yes. I would like to.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
fucking Christ.
God.
Why
We
did
are
I give
looking
it
at
to
you right now. We
Why
are
did
looking
I
at
know,
you.
I know. Can
Okay.
I, like, as I'm, like, looking over this, writ, can I, like, kind of, like, get an idea of the handwriting and then, be able to use this spell with this to make a whole new promissory note?
Oh god.
Oh no.
This is where it goes wrong, boys.
we're gonna get fucked.
I trust.
You can try. Your ability to copy will be called into question. But you can give me an insight check to see how well you're able to study it.
This
No,
writ
I mean,
prompts-
like, would if I want to make another promissory note with the exact handwriting using the spell, would that be possible?
Yes, it would be
Okay.
possible. That's what I'm saying. You would do an insight check now to understand how, like, the nuances of the handwriting, and so you can kind of have an idea of how to replicate it. And then when you do it, you'll probably be making an Arcana check to see how well you do it.
See,
Does that make
I'd
sense?
be able to help you with this, but I don't know if I would want to help you with this.
He's doing fine.
I don't
Alright.
see any way this can backfire.
I
No.
am.
You know what?
I trust Wilder with my life.
You already
Huntar, as my pops always said, do your best handwriting. And I give you guidance.
You.
You're
Why
fucking
did
Thank you
Huntar-
very much,
Why
Vintash.
did you give
I don't know
Huntar?
why you're telling me this, though.
You have no idea that he's doing this.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not-
never mind then.
He's not saying that he's not announcing this to the group.
Yeah, I handed in the
I'm
writ.
not doing anything.
Yeah. So
Hey,
and also,
Don't we see him doing it?
Wilder is not actually casting the spell. Wilder is
No.
at the moment studying
Yeah.
the writ.
Okay. That's what he's
Uh,
casting it on.
Be sure to select your character in the chat.
Yeah, I just fixed that.
Was that everything we needed to go over?
Wilder, I still
I think so.
I'll try to look over.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay.
When are we pulling into port?
So
2 days.
when we finish this, we can.
That was in character.
Oh, sorry.
I
2
kind of
days.
up my voice.
I'm getting a message from God that it's about as soon as this conversation's over.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
okay.
We've basically got our whole plan. I mean, we've basically got our whole plan situated, correct?
Seems it.
Sounds like it.
More or less, yeah.
All
Well, if
right.
that's the case,
I mean,
I'm sure there's a couple decks that need swapping. So, see ya.
yes. Although I would think that we should probably. Well, I guess we could do that once we get to Maarlith. Never mind. That is
Alright.
all.
I'll be in the crow's nest if you need me.
I'll be regretting my life decisions again.
Don't worry, Huntar. We're here for you. And I pat him on, like, the shoulder. Do you still want some juice just in case, though? You know, for that squeezy stomach?
I don't have a queasy stomach.
Okay.
Also, what juice are you offering? I haven't had juice in, like, however long we've been on a boat.
I still have a bit of grape juice left. Do you want it?
What?
Grape juice?
Jax is like halfway up the ladder. What?
Lincoln is like the like. Am I still hallucinating? Am I still? It's been a day.
How is
Vintash?
Vintash grape juice, but I still have wine.
Vintage, we're on like a ship for like 10 days. We're not getting scurvy. Don't worry about having like juice. Like, dear God, man.
Okay.
Where do you even get juice from?
It's more wine than juice, but
Then
This doesn't change the question.
You know, the juice fairy just dropped off sparkling grape juice.
Okay, well, don't worry, buddy. Your actions are not to be regretted, I think.
Vintage, you're a weird sort. Most of the time when you open your mouth, you make me regret my life choices.
And yet we're here.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Well, oh boy. So you guys are arriving in Maarlith. So just kind of taking us to our map here, so the stream can also see your beautiful artwork that you guys have been doing on this map.
Oh man, what else can we destroy about this map?
All right. So yes, the captain agrees that they will find lodging, or they will stay in Maarlith for 10 days. While you guys take care of your business.
I have a question.
Okay, I hopefully have an answer.
So on the map, there's a city way in the top right.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer. What is it supposed to be called?
Hang on, let me.
Del Zimmer, I believe.
Oh, that's much stupider. Hans Zimmer.
Of course, who doesn't like Hans Zimmer?
Yes.
That was the only question I had.
Okay, that's why I made sure this time around for this campaign to give you guys handouts that
could have the map on them.
Yeah, that's smart.
That way you guys could take care of that. So, all right, let me get you guys over your map. Don't forget to heal yourselves if you have not already.
But you don't need health. Health is overrated.
I've been at full health this entire time.
I don't need health.
I actually lose health because we rested.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
same.
Go ahead. What was that?
Shit.
Oh, I lost my temporary hit points.
Oh, because we're
and
losing.
Damalia lost
HP.
8.
Yeah.
So we both lost health.
It's like very sad.
Right,
I'm gonna keep going. Gotta keep going.
No!
You guys arrive here. You were on. You guys arrive here in Maarlith as you guys are come off the docks here. So Maarlith is one of the busier trade ports in Dambrathian, although its population is a lot smaller than the capital, which is Kathir. Foreign trade caravans you're told that foreign trade caravans can't venture deeper into Dambrathian than Kathir, so this has become the dispersal point for most of the trade goods destined for the interior of the country. You do see that the city is run by the Krinti, which are the drow that live here and rule over the city. They've kind of been a little bit their bloodline a little watered down by their intermingling with other races. But you see the city's docks are crowded with ocean-going vessels bringing trade in from other lands and loading up the goods for exports. You see there are huge stockyards just outside the walls as you go, where there are many ranchers that house the horses they intend to sell. So one of the things that Dambrath is known for is its export of world-class horses, which is one of the reasons why you are purchasing that here. So as you guys are here, you'll notice you guys are at the docks. You see up ahead and all kind of, as you guys move around, you do see that the first thing you see is the fishmonger stockyard, where seafood and fish are being sold. So, yep, as you guys, if you're looking for anything specific, let me know, or if you want to know what some of these different things are, I can let you know as you guys explore.
We need to find an inn. We should have like an inn place.
Maybe we should split up, have some people deal with the horses, have some people deal with the inn.
Let's not do
Well,
horses just
we
yet.
do need to get to Cathia. Like,
yes.
We do have like 10 days to play around, but we should probably use those 10 days to be in Cathia plotting how to break Ty out.
So let's just buy the horses and get on the road. Do you want to buy a tent? Should we buy a tent?
No, we don't need a
buy
tent.
the horses here, or should we wait till we get to Cathia to buy the horses?
I think
Because we do also have to have a reason for being in Cathia, which they said is the farthest you could get as far as trading goes.
Wilder, why do
It'll
you want
probably
to
look-
rest first? Why do you want an inn?
Mainly, I would like to have an inn so I have a place to possibly talk to you guys about something, but that's fine.
I mean, the road's also a great place to talk to us about something.
That's no great place to get
to stop certain other things, not road people or people, city people.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, how about this? Maybe we should take an hour or two to stock up on things.
I'm sure we could find a room, like at a tavern or something, to ourselves.
Yeah.
And just leave it
I've
there.
heard of
That
these
work?
great things from a far away land called motels, where you could pay like
That just
for an
sounds
hour or
stupid.
two.
Hunter, no, that sounds stupid. Why
What
would you
about
do-
karaoke bars? You know, the private rooms?
I don't know what a karaoke is.
You
I think I
know,
might actually.
Is that from the
Wait.
Feywilds?
Is that kind of like a hotel room?
no, it's more like a place where it's kind of like a bar, but instead of
Yeah,
having a
people
public bar, you kind of go
usually-
to private rooms.
It's usually used
and,
for drinking and bardic performances.
yeah, yeah.
Right. The soda almost exploded by stop.
I'm gonna check to see if there's a Wyndham in this town. Be right back.
What?
Wyndham. We stayed there when we were in the Lake City
Wyndham
like years ago.
Balls.
It's like a hotel chain, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go look for weird alchemic supplies that I can't usually get because I can't buy shit.
I will. Before he runs off, I'm gonna say we're gonna find an inn so that we can all meet back up at one place.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Right.
That's mainly what I wanted to say. That first,
Alright,
we need to.
So let's do
fallback
that,
point.
then split up and meet back in like an hour.
Yes.
Then do we want to all go get the horses afterwards?
Well, that is what we decide, yeah.
Okay, so Julian, I walk up to the fish market
okay.
and to find the nearest like merchant person.
Bye,
Okay.
Lincoln.
So,
Okay. Well, that's already out the window.
Hold on.
Okay.
yeah,
How do you think you find a tavern somewhere, guys? You have to talk to people.
I'm just gonna ask someone. Excuse me, do you know where the local inn is?
Yeah.
This is not a complex conspiracy I'm going on here.
Ah, later, Lincoln.
so Lincoln, you go in there.
Can't wait
you
to see
see
your next
that,
character.
the person running the fishmonger stockyard, you see a human female. She's standing there. She seems to be giving out orders to the workers that are walking around and helping people as they're, tossing fish back and forth and all that kind of stuff. Lincoln.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes. How can I help you? We have a sale today on all the fresh tuna.
That's fantastic. But me and my friends were actually looking to know if you knew of any inns nearby. We just got off a boat. And we're pretty tired.
She says, yes, if you're just looking for a spot to stay for the night, she says, check over there. And she points over here. And she says, it's called the Rider's Respite.
That is just right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll flip
Are you
her.
sure you don't want anything? We have a special 2-for-1 on pufferfish.
We might come back, actually. A few of us wanted to look around before we bet it up. But thank you for the information. I'll flicker 2 silver pieces for the trouble.
We will take it. Medi's going to stick around in here for a moment. He's like, ooh.
Like that one. Medi, you heard where she said the inn was. Let's go.
Fish.
I'll walk back to the group. Alright, I
Alright.
found an inn. It's that way. It's the Rider's Respite.
Oh, wonderful. Lead the way then.
Then I T-pose down the street.
Okay. I can move that over enough for the stream to see.
It's gonna be like she said me it's like the jankiest like bungalow place possible.
As I'm walking, I want to turn back to Medi and say, Medi, hurry up. Come on.
And he'll catch up. He's wanted to look around.
He's dragging his feet.
Yeah, Medi.
There are no dragons here.
He puts.
Fuck
You see
up.
him. You usually look back. You see him looking at this like tank that has an octopus in it, and he's got
no.
1,000-yard stare on his face.
Oh no.
Look, Medi, we can eat that later.
You kind of snap him out of it as he catches up here. Oh, and let me turn off the grid here on this page so that way it's easier to move around more accurately.
Excellent. Now I can T-pose into this wall.
So yeah, you head
Why-
up.
Let him eat.
Yeah, as you enter in, you do see that the inn they do have a small tavern, but they do have you do see it's a 2-story building. It's got a bunch of rooms upstairs.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'll never forgive you.
You're good.
Yeah. Choking him on. That's all.
You see the clerk behind the counter welcomes you. Welcome to the Rider's Respite. How can we help you? Are you here for drinks or just to stay
We
tonight?
need 2 rooms. We need 2 rooms.
2 rooms? All right.
Yeah.
It will be
Thank
5
you.
silver pieces a room. Are you staying for just a single night, or should we book you for the week? We have a discount on week rates.
Just a single night would be fine for right now.
All right. As I said, 5 silver pieces per room.
Are we actually staying the night?
We don't know.
We'll
We'll figure that out. But it's better to have a place to stay if there's just a
Yeah.
case. You always have just in cases.
Out
Oh,
of character,
right.
I would pay, but I have 69 gold right now, so can someone else pay?
I have
It's
literally
fucking
no
silver,
money.
man. You don't
I
have
got
any
it.
silver?
I got it.
No,
I'll slide
it's
him.
10
It's
silver
10
in total,
it's 10
so 1
silver, yes.
gold.
I'll give him a gold
Oh.
piece, Julian.
Okay.
Thank you,
I-
Sean, for taking the sacrifice.
Yes.
Wait, how much Electrum is this room?
But
Shut up.
that's 2.
It's 2 electrum. Shut up.
Lincoln actually just gets one Electrum back.
So this
No.
is and Claire, this is the 28th because it was 2
Thank
days
you.
after we started. Yeah, okay. So she hands you the 2 room keys. She tells you they're on the 2nd floor, on the right.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, do you all
And you
want
guys-
to wander around? Oh, God,
Yeah, as you
please.
guys go up to the rooms, you do notice that like all of the rooms here, like the doors, appear to be a little bit smaller than you're used to. Like they're like 3/4 scale doors essentially. Everything seems to be like a little small. As you open up into the rooms, you do see that they're about 3/4 of the size that you would normally do. You see even the beds are a little bit shorter and narrower than you're used to.
You see
Yeah.
Vintash duck his head and then turn to the side and then scoot in.
What
Lincoln
is
tries
the,
to duck his head and slams his head into the banisters. Like,
what's the
Careful,
majority
love.
population here?
Drow.
Are they shorter on average?
No.
No.
Jackson will just look curiously. What do you think the deal with this is?
I
Size
think it's
kink.
too small. Excuse me?
Right.
Yeah. What?
What?
Want to run that by me again, Damalia?
Listen,
Listening.
some people like things a little smaller.
As
What?
somebody that is married to a gnome, on one hand I understand. On the other hand, that's really weird to use somebody's very specific physical characteristics as a fetish.
Vintage, give me a history check with advantage.
Look,
Jackson,
I didn't see a fucking sign for
Never mind.
why
I
this
don't wanna know.
place is so tiny. I just I just know there's going to be a lot of broken heads.
Vintash, you remember that one of the businesses that Rigoletto was in was horse racing on occasion. You do remember that the horse riders tended to be shorter, thinner people, so they were much lighter than normal.
This isn't meant for us. This is meant for like the horse riders that would be testing out the amazing horses here. And as you know, the horse riders tend to be smaller, more agile, one would say, individuals.
Okay.
While this is happening, can I start casting Detect Magic? Julian?
No, you're not allowed to.
Okay.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Just do it.
Also, to your point, Wilder, what you were saying is I still think that you would need to do the check.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
can Wilder cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
I'll message you back when I get it for more information on that.
Okay.
You detect magic. You don't sense any magic in the area, other than what you guys might have.
Okay, so then as soon as he has that up, he doesn't sense any magic. He's going to say, "All right, so I'm pretty sure we're not getting. I'm 100% sure that we are not being scryed upon at this particular moment. I've been doing some studying, and I've been trying to learn how to scry on people. But as far as I know, there are these. They have ways, and then if it's not happening around me right now, it's not happening. So we can talk freely, as freely as we can inside of this bubble.
What do you want to talk about?
So we have this writ here for 5,000 gold pieces for some horses. Correct?
Sure.
I have this spell that I just got. It's called Illusory Script. We could, if you all wanted to, we can slightly morph the wording of this writ so that we could at least get camping supplies and other things that would be reasonable for horse traders to have. Kind of expand what we could reasonably get. And then maybe increase the gold amount as well.
How confident are you that we could do this without it being detected?
Without it being detected, since Phil, we're not in such a magical place such as Halruo. We probably won't run into a lot of wizards, but I don't know. It is basically an illusion over a piece of paper. So
if someone was just able to see through it easily, or is good at seeing through that.
Yeah, if they were able to either detect magic or to see through illusions, they could do it. But if it's like a regular, everyday, average merchant, I doubt that they would be doing that.
I mean, we do have 1,000 gold that we can just spend on the supplies anyway.
It's 1,000 gold.
Well, he gave us 1,000 gold.
Yes, I know, but we could.
As the initial. We are allowed to use that for supplies already.
Yes.
But you want to use the writ to trick people.
I want to use
the risk that we need to take.
It's more of a less for more, sort of. Or I guess more for less.
And then also...
It's a bargain.
Yeah.
You want to trick people.
For my own gain, yes. What I don't understand.
Look, we do this all the time.
But it's not necessary. There's a lot of risks we're already taking on this mission.
Well,
we could possibly... No. We could technically use it to get what you were saying, Vintash. If we find them, we can get them to get sending stones or other things that could be useful for this mission to get your husband. Because with what we have now, we might not have enough to, sneak through the city or make quick exits. We can use this to get enough.
Having more equipment will make us stealthier.
No, I'm saying we can get magic items or other things that could
Okay,
help us be
Wha-
stealthy.
while
I
the-
understand that some of you haven't lived outside of Haurua, alright? Magic items, not super widely available everywhere
Either
else.
Yeah,
magic items or something that's not necessarily magical items. Anything that we can find that could be useful.
While I like where your head's at, but I think right now, far from home, on our own, we have too many risks as is to be adding another potential danger. I like where your
that
head's
is
at,
fine.
but
I think
it's just
it
a bit
is
too many variables.
valuable to keep as an option if we need it later. But for right now,
Yeah.
let's just use what we have at the moment to see where we can get ourselves first.
Yeah,
All right,
there's just too many moving parts for my liking at the moment.
that is
I
fine.
feel like what you really want to do is to test this out to see if you can use it in the future to get yourself extra stuff. And
Yeah.
you're using us as guinea pigs right now, which in the process would endanger my husband, which
No.
if he dies because of something that one of you do, one of you also dies.
Look, I'm saying that
Wouldn't it
this
just
is
be easier
both
for
a
me to
selfish
teach
and
you-
unselfish adventure.
Wouldn't it
It's
be
for
easier
my
to teach
sake
you
and also
calligraphy
yours.
so you could forge things yourself?
That's surprisingly practical of you.
Calligraphy? I don't know.
Lincoln, why
I
would
write
Wilder try to
I
get
pull
good
out
at
a piece
something
of
that he can
paper
just use magic
and-
for?
Trace my hand over and it just says calligraphy in really fancy looking writing.
That sounds like that is going to take some time, but if you want, we could do that. Sure.
Wait, is there some kind of magical situation going on with the paper itself?
No.
This
know,
piece
maybe-
of paper?
You're
Well,
just
No,
there
I'm
it
talking
is.
not the paper. I'm talking about the note.
Oh, the
with
writ.
5,000.
Wilder, your
Oh,
detect
the writ is a
magic.
contract.
Yeah, Wilder, your detect magic would also show there's no magical effects on it.
Yeah, Walter
yeah,
would
there's
have
no magical
like
effects
the.
on it.
Okay.
Make it just as well.
Also,
Oh boy. What?
if I don't know anyone around here, we don't really know many of the people around here. But if we're
No.
traveling on the along the road for a long period of time, there's a good chance that we might get attacked or someone might try to rob us. I can once a day ish make the writ look like it says nothing, without actually changing anything that it says.
All right, Magic
That's-
Man. How on earth are you doing that?
Lynn's gonna
Hold up, I got it. And Huntar pulls out another piece of paper and puts it over the writ and holds it up.
Very good magic trick, Hunter.
Jackson
Very
is
good
gonna
magic
just.
trick.
He's
Is this
just
how you
gonna.
do it, Lincoln?
Not quite, but I like where your head's at.
But
The
the writ specifically, by the way, it
Hey.
does say that it is 5,000 gold pieces to be paid upon the delivery of the agreed amount horses.
yeah.
So it is worthless to anybody unless they can produce the horses.
Well, so the idea was that Wilder wants to use it to be like we can use that to negotiate for other things with other
Yeah, yeah.
people and give them the paid amount. So yeah,
Like you were saying, if we got attacked by bandits, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Other
It's still
thing,
a writ.
Wilder, if we use the same writ to try to score other items from other people that cost money and that the writ is basically an IOU for, and our very powerful benefactor who has a dragon head on his cart that
very
we're
close to
spending
dragon head.
exceedingly excess amounts of money, again, who is a very powerful man who is willing to break us out of jail for, we might be in a lot of trouble, such as, or not limited to, death, having to pay back what we took and being in the same position, abandonment, death,
You get used
death
to it.
again.
Regardless, I can use my tattoo to magically make the paper.
Okay, that's how it works.
And we could do it twice actually because I also have it. So twice in a day.
Cute. You two have matching
So,
tattoos. That's sweet. When's the wedding?
Well, the tattoos are
Different.
different, but the effects are the same.
Yeah.
Do we have
I
anything
see we
else
are
to
matching, Lincoln.
discuss?
Look at that.
I know 5 spells.
That's
You know
adorable.
spells?
I know a single cantrip, and I don't know how the fuck I learned it.
I just
I
kind of
know.
Cantrip
find
you-
berries in my hand sometimes. I'm like, man, I'm kind of hungry, and then I look down and there are 10 berries in my hand. It's really useful.
I cast message every session.
Not you. I'm talking about Damalia.
Lincoln, what's a session?
I don't know how it works.
All right, so Julian, Lincoln walks outside and never comes back. So my next character is ready to go whenever you are.
No, I'm already up this.
Jackson will just like put his hand on the wall and say, "Do you have anything else we need to discuss?" Or
Oh, sorry.
The last day
No.
of the palace, guys.
okay.
I can't imagine
Well-
we need to discuss anything unless you want to talk about our travel plan. Make a schedule.
Are we getting a wagon or are we just riding on horses?
That's also a good question. I was thinking we could also do a schedule for shifts for our watches and shit like that if we want to prepare really in advance, but it's the only thing I can think of.
I suppose let's just figure out how long we're gonna take for this initial getting shopping done, and then when we're gonna head out.
So we should head out today, whether
Yeah.
that's like this night or, in a few hours. But we only have 10 days of non-travel time to do everything we have to do in Cathia if we're going to come back to the boat.
Also, Julian, put in reference. What time of day is it right now?
You guys arrived about noonish, so
Okay. Well, that's a lot of daylight
Then
gone.
we have plenty of time. Why don't we have lunch,
Well,
spend like an hour or two here, pack everything up, hit the road,
as
sit camp at sundown?
Medi will say, I should probably purchase supplies for food and ingredients and stuff like that for the trip. It's going to we should buy. He says, I don't have stuff for a long trip.
All right, we
the
take
Medi
2
store.
hours to go shopping, and then we meet back here, we get a quick meal, and then we head out. Are we buying horses here, or are we buying horses in Cathia?
I think we buy him here.
Agreed.
Because we do still have to find a way to get to Cathia,
Yeah.
which is only for traders.
I think if we buy horses here, that can go a long way in getting us entry into Cathir.
If we already enter having the horses, it will give us a bit more credence to our image rather than showing up, buying the horses, and then entering.
And we could
Okay.
say we were trying to trade horses.
Yeah, we're trying.
So we use the 1,000 gold to buy 7 horses here, and we use the 5,000 as the promise in Cathia.
yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Waller? You look a bit flabbergasted.
Wouldn't we use the 5,000 to buy the horses here, and then because we have to go there to trade the horses if that's the whole thing, we're being traders.
Well, we're traders for buying horses.
We're
Your
yeah.
trading is in you're trading gold for horses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
But
well,
like I
horse
mean, like,
buyers.
we would be like selling, but we would also be
We're
be
not looking
horse
to sell
buyers
them.
and sellers, but we would buy them
all
here
writ-
and try to. Yeah,
All
I know
writ
what the
is
red
for
says. that
5,000
we're-
gold worth of horses
I know,
delivered to the
yes.
shop.
You
Yeah,
guys,
So
by the
we
way,
have
yeah,
to
like,
take horses to the shop.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
fine.
and you guys could either find like, you might be able to find a stable that has headquarters in Cathir. You might be able to concoct a different trade, a different like thing that you're trading into Cathir for. So you might be here under the guise of horse traders, but you can always try and come up with a different way. Like, essentially, it's to get you into the interior, and then beyond that, you could use it to try and get into Cathir, or you can come up with other plans as far as that goes. But the horse trading ruse or thing is to get you into Dambrath safely, and then you guys can disperse and leave and do whatever you like. And then however you want to break down that. So
in reality,
Yeah.
we just need the note to get the fuck out of this.
Do remember, we also could just ignore this entirely and find our own way in.
Well, this
We
note is to
could.
get us out of the city.
No, the note was to get us into the
The note
continent.
just to get us in.
No,
And
no,
yeah.
I'm
from
saying,
there on, it's on us.
so. Like, it's to get out of the city and then continue
Either-
onwards.
It's fine. We'll use the 1,000 gold for that. Do you need me to come with you all for the horse trading. I mean, not horse trading, for the initial horses.
I mean, I can talk to the horses, but that's it. Like, just
Alright,
find out how they're
so-
doing. That's about it.
Who had experience with horses? Wilder, Jackson,
I've
Medi.
Medi.
as for some merchant things.
And Huntar can speak to them, so I'm sure that counts for
Right.
something.
So what if me, Jackson, and Huntar went to go look around for
Oh,
horse
thank
traders, and the rest of you can look around, get supplies, get us ready to go.
I think
I'm more than
Wallet should
happy
go
with that
with you,
condition.
honestly.
I feel like Wilder doesn't want to go with us on the horsecapades.
That's why I.
No,
Well,
I
there's
did
only
not.
one
I
we-
literally offered to go with you.
Well, you sounded
Yeah.
very.
You sounded
put
very
off about it.
disinterested.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking about other things.
Wilder,
Oh,
would you like to go
Wilder.
with them to buy horses?
Hmm.
Easy communication.
Wilder, actually, I have a present for you. I hand you 50 gold pieces of magical ink.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I forgot that I had that.
Okay.
A lot of stuff happened on the boat.
So, your
Oh,
horse
okay.
team is Hunter, Jackson, Lincoln, and Wilder. You four all sort of got the horses situation, which leaves Vintash, Medi, and myself to fuck around and buy the various supplies I will need for this trip, yes?
I guess so.
That sounds accurate, yes.
Yeah.
Great. Get a shopping list, give it to somebody, and we'll probably be able to take care of that for you while you're busy dealing with the horses.
Okay. I just need one thing.
Which is
Somebody to love?
poison.
No. I'm going to give Damalia 60 gold and 4 platinum and say potions. We
Got
need
it.
them.
Healing,
What
right?
type of potion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Potions of
Healing.
damage.
Sold
Yeah.
and sold.
Yeah, give me a
Okay.
frost shine strength.
For
100 gold should be enough, right?
platinum, actually, hang on. 4 platinum, 60 gold.
It's 100 gold altogether.
Yeah.
60 platinum?
No,
No,
60
60
gold,
gold.
4 plat.
Okay, I can carry this. Thank God. All right, easy breezy.
Okay. Lincoln, Huntar, Wilder, do you guys need anything?
Buy more than just alcohol.
I plan to.
I look at Damalia.
What?
I think I'm alright for
Look,
now.
you're the one that had a lot of expensive alcohol. I'm just saying,
I
buy more
bought
than
it.
just alcohol.
I bought that shit for supplies.
I just
Right, which is what
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
buy
right
juice.
now.
I will. Not gonna lie to you. I will buy juice.
Grape juice.
Vintash, just say wine. I don't even care if you call it vino like some entitled hipster. All right, just stop calling it juice because it's not juice.
I'm trying to get away from alcohol. Get it?
Calling it juice doesn't make it non-alcoholic.
I was trying to buy regular juice. Unfortunately, it was slightly alcoholic.
God.
Vintash, sweetie, why don't I come with you and we'll buy the juice, alright? I can
Can
show
I
you
change
what's
that to
alcoholic
no
and what's not.
alcohol?
And like I said, Medi will volunteer to go get some food supplies and ingredients and stuff.
Alright.
I think he likes to. He's been kind of your cook.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's changing again.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pardon
he
me.
is.
Okay. All right. Well then. So you guys seem to have your plan. Medi will stop at the front desk. He'll ask where the food places are, other than the fish monger's place.
Oh, and tell him to not skip out because we do have a portable hole we could try to conserve it in.
He's kind of gives you a nod, and he says, "So they'll tell him that if you're just looking for general rations, that there's the store. You'll want to head to the general store, which is number 6 on the map.
West.
They say that it is. She says it's located right underneath the city walls. There, it's called Walmart.
We're
Yeah,
getting sued,
so
aren't we? We're getting sued, aren't we?
Julian and I attack you directly.
That's okay. There's 2 L's. We're good.
You have no monsters on the field.
There's a lot of L's with what Julian just said. He handed one to each of us.
They say if you're looking for something a little bit more fun, desserts wise, That would be number 13 on the map. That is Fizzle Sprocket's Deriticiary.
Sean, it's okay.
Finally,
2 L's
a
make a
normal
W.
name.
Yeah, the W
It-
for Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love you guys, but I hate you.
So,
Uh,
Oh, but there's
Question-
Walmart, which even without Walmart being a real thing is simple, very normal, not a weird name. And then you have fucking Fizzle Sprockets Deriticiary.
We stand a fancy man. Speaking of fancy shit, Jules, are we actually tracking rations? Because I have not been.
I just assume all of mine are bad at this point. Just
We're
threw them
not-
all out.
we're not really. I mean, this is
Bitchin'.
we're not being too diligent on that as far as because on the road to, I believe Huntar is able to gather food if you need to, but Medi is also would probably want to make sure he has special ingredients and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but if you want rations, then you would probably you might keep a couple in case you want to use them for something else or give them away. But we're not going to be actively tracking that. I'm not going to get that minute into the details.
Oh, 1 second. Someone's at my door.
So, all right. So Medi heads off to go shopping for food. And where's everybody else going? Are we waiting for
I guess
Hunter to come back in?
Damalia. Let's do the horseshoe.
Well, one of our horse negotiators. Ah, there he is.
Oh yeah. Hey, you didn't change clothes.
No, I told you guys I wasn't changing clothes.
No, he changed
but-
clothes under the hoodie. It's fine.
I
They're
was
different.
hoping for the change of clothes, honestly.
Fine, I'll go change clothes then. God.
We're in the middle of a session here, but
That's where the views are.
yeah.
No, they're not.
Once we have an audience, then we can have views. We can have people. Oh my goodness!
Woo! Go Devin!
While
If we see a pair
that's
of boxers
happening,
go flying off, then
Yeah,
we're
What are you
really-
doing, Devin, with an eye?
while that's happening, I guess I will start looking for a stable.
Hello?
Okay, you're gonna start looking for the stable. So you are going with the stable group?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You
I'm
would
happy now.
Yes!
All right.
That's a good looking Devin.
Okay. So as you guys head out, you notice that there's across from the kind of like markets and stalls over here, you do see that there is a stable across the way over here at number 11.
All right.
So anybody who's going with, you guys, as you guys walk over, you do see kind of this barn style like shop, this big building, and it's got a bunch of horses inside. You see it is named, the name of it is, where'd it go? Veldar's Stables. As you guys come in, you see it appears to be run by a human. He comes up and introduces himself as Jasper. He says, "Well, how can I help you folks with today? You looking to get some of our fine quality horses?"
No, we're looking for umbrellas.
Well, he says if you sit under a horse, it works as an umbrella.
Wow, so we're not looking for umbrellas. We're looking for horses.
I know this.
Okay, you seem confused. I was concerned.
No.
Seems quite adamant on these umbrellas. This has just
Poor
become to
Wilder.
us bullying Wilder.
Yeah, we'd like to browse some of your stock with the intention to purchase.
He says, "Yes,
The
yes."
horses and the umbrellas.
And so he he starts taking you through and showing you the different horses. You see, there's a few different kinds. He has draft horses, riding horses. He does have a couple of war horses there, and he shows you like the barding and things that are available for them. He's kind of asking, what is the purpose of your? Do you need the horses for? Are these for hunting,
Name
travel, carriages, battle?
need them for traveling. We would like some that can also have like a very good 0 to 60 miles per hour type of thing, just instant
What per hour?
miles per hour.
I've never heard that
yeah,
expression
like
before.
the
That's a
fuck.
new one.
Called horsepower. Do it.
Is it Chevy Truck Month?
You have a 60 horsepower and 1 horse? That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Is that like
Uh,
60 horses
but
as a
what-
horse?
We're looking for your finest riding horses, basically, right, Wilder?
Yeah, ones that are
Yeah.
good with endurance, but also can handle speed at
We do
fast
have
moments.
a budget.
Jesus.
That's fine.
We
Yes, we
need
do have-
7.
That's fine.
If you're looking for,
Got
we
this.
have, and he shows you this range of, we have this breed of horses. They are good for the riding horses. But if you're looking for something that's got a better, they're bred for a little bit better acceleration, able to take off really quickly. We have these Mustangs here that you can purchase. They're very good at.
This one looks like a Ford.
Shut the fuck up. So, do they have any with like really lucid shocks? So they ride really low.
But do they have any Nissans?
When they show the Mustangs, I'm going to point to them and say, do you mind if I give them a look over close up?
He's like, of course.
I'd
Let
like
me
to do
introduce
the
you to Eleanor.
same.
And he.
What's up?
He says, "Let me introduce you to Eleanor," and he kind of opens the stable and he goes in and kind of takes out one of the Mustang horses.
Okay.
Kind of trot and it holds. He's got a little leash that you can inspect it.
And I also do the same, but also, oh, sorry.
No,
Sorry,
you're
Vinny.
good. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. Like, also try to look to make sure that it is healthy, doesn't have any, like, you
Yeah.
know, bad news that we probably would not want in a horse.
I am doing the same, but I'm looking for anything I can use to haggle the price down.
Is there a catalog?
Give me all three of you. Give me animal handling.
Julian, I'm trying to use primeval awareness to, like, you know, communicate with the beast to see if, like, its needs are met and stuff.
Okay.
If it's under any magic or anything.
Okay.
Julian,
Yes.
as per my background of working in the sort of merchant business, I think I've had experience with this before, so I would know what to look for. Would that give me advantage?
I'd say it was probably too long ago.
Okay.
I worked with horses. Does that give me...
Oh,
I would say Wilder, you would have advantage.
I don't need that shit.
You're much more recently.
His is less animal handling. His is more like, I know what horses should have on their person.
You
I
can
can
perception check
talk
then,
to
yeah.
more handlers.
Perfect.
Joey,
Yeah,
can I roll to see if the horse looks nice?
Yes, give me a perception check.
And it's a good thing I don't need animal handling for primeval
Or
awareness.
you are at an advantage if you with your primeval awareness.
Okay.
So roll once more.
There we go.
Hey.
Dude, this horse, I walk up and I'm like, "Suh, dude," and he goes, "All right, so my social security number is."
The last 4 digits of my credit card and the 3 numbers in the back are.
You see this Lincoln. This is a pretty horse. It's got a what appears to be like a silver set of mane, like going down. His hair that goes down is like a silver color, which kind of it's very shiny and colorful, and you're like it stands out as you see it. And the rest of the horse is like a dark brown kind of horse, but it's got this kind of aberrant, kind of shiny silver mane. You also see that it has these really shiny chrome horseshoes that it's wearing. It's very pretty.
Someone plans to go to Valhalla with those boots. Let's go.
But do they have spinning rims?
Well, its tail is swishing kind of back and forth in a Vinny manner.
I'm officially out of my element. It looks
Wilder, you don't see any signs of abuse or hard work. Like they don't appear to have been like they don't appear to be work animals. Like they've been used for hard labor or anything like that. I would say, Huntar, yeah, you definitely talk to this thing. I mean, you're not able to I don't think you're able to actually communicate in a like a normal sense, you're able to kind of just gather its needs and emotional state. It seems to be pretty happy. It's rather disappointed that that it hasn't been kept around any of the lady horses.
Oh, so he's a simp.
But he seems to be having a good time as far as he's enjoying himself. Seems well fed and taken care of. Jackson, yeah, you would also note he does appear to be a very healthy boy.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question for you, buddy.
Yeah.
So if this horse is so good, why hasn't he been around any of like other horses to breed?
It's just we do that once they've finished their usefulness. This one is Eleanor here is not is a show horse at the moment. And if you'd like to take Eleanor out for a spin, you can do so to give it a test ride. But once it has passed its usefulness in that regard, or then we will put it out to stud. Just
All right.
at this time, he's in the prime of his
Yeah.
youth here. We want to make sure that pent up go get him that he's not expending. It helps to give a better show.
You
Good
the
spot,
fuck
as my
once
people
you
used
been
to
a
say.
Good boy.
What's the asking price for this one?
He says, well, so normally the riding horses consults. He pulls out his ledger.
No.
Is what-
So he says, normally they would go for about 75 gold pieces, the standard horse breeds, but these ones do go for a little bit more. We do sell these at 100 gold pieces each. That does come with our comfort package, which has a riding saddle and saddlebags as well. If you'd like the extra coating to make sure that your horse's fur does not
Or chipping the paint.
is kept nice and shiny for longer, that would be an additional 10 gold pieces per horse.
Julian, would I, from what I was looking at over the horse, would I reasonably think that this is a good price for this horse? Or if he's like upcharging us way too much?
You would know that there's probably like a good riding horse probably does fetch about 75 gold pieces most places. It does look like you can tell that the musculature on the horse does seem to indicate that it is more. You can see as you kind of look over at the other horses that are just the standard riding horses. It does appear to be have a better musculature and frame than the other ones.
All right.
So you think that it might be like a few gold high, but not like you're not getting ripped off kind of thing.
This is not a used car salesman in the middle of
no,
Nevada.
Yeah.
Oh,
You would also, you would also, seeing how it handles when you ride it would be the only other way to tell 100% sure of like how the horses work. Or like,
Can we get a test drive?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he said that we could ride it. We could take it out for a spin. So who wants to be the one to take it out for a spin?
I've ridden a horse before.
I
You
don't have
sound
too
very
much
sheepish
experience.
about that, Lincoln.
Most of my experience is with them as trade goods.
He says,
we weren't allowed to ride them.
Jasper says, "Don't worry. Even if you haven't ridden horses, these things are fully automatic. You just get on them, give them the go, and they will take off."
Automatic.
I'm more of a stick shift.
You shouldn't be stick shifting a male horse. Just don't.
Look, I prefer to have full control over whatever I'm riding.
We do have a different line that we do have a different breed here, and he points over to another one. They are This is definitely a much more, how do you put it? A bit more stubborn in their attitude. They're not quite as amiable as the Mustangs here, but they are strong and good horses. But once you get them under control and you develop a good bond with them, they do provide excellent endurance.
We're not here to bond.
These
Okay.
Mustangs. How many of these Mustangs you got?
He says, "Well, we have," and he kind of points behind the building. In our stables here, we have about 15. But in our ranches outside of the city, we have he pulls out his book again and ledger. He says, "We have about 300 of them."
All right. So, are we still looking for 7, guys?
Yeah, we're looking
Wow.
for 7.
Why are we looking for 7?
Because there's 7 of us?
Why don't we get like a cart? And then we don't have to have 7. We just have 2.
He tells you if you're
Look,
looking
Wilder,
for,
I understand you want the gold so you could do magic shit with it.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm literally saying, why have 7 people riding horses when a good chunk of us also don't know how to ride horses?
So
You'll
I
pick
think,
it up. It's easy to ride a horse. You get on and go, like the man said.
I think the logic was, Wilder, we are also treating them as trade goods as well as transport. So if we have more, we can sell more, right?
I mean, there's also that. Also, it's easier for us to be,
I thought that's the logic we were
spaced
dealing
out
with.
when it comes to like ambushes. Like
Fine.
if we're all in a cart and we get
I
ambushed,
got it.
you
Jasper
know,
he kind of speaks up. He says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overhear, but if you are looking to purchase a cart, you probably don't want to have riding horses. They don't. These aren't meant to pull anything. They haven't been bred for that. You'll want more draft horses for that kind of thing. They do have a better endurance and pulling and towing capacity, but they are not quite as fast."
For the riding horses, how much weight can they hold comfortably?
Um,
One of our friends is a little heavier than usual.
a riding horse, each of these should be able to carry about 450 to 500 pounds.
Oh, we're good. We're chill. It's fine.
yeah, we
Oh,
should be fine then.
He says, he laughs. He says, "You have a fellow in your party that overindulges, has a bit of a gut, huh?"
He's very attached to his armor.
Yeah.
Some say he never takes it off, and I certainly haven't seen him take it off either. It's actually both impressive and disgusting. It
You could
must
say
smell
that
like a
he is
gym
the-
locker room in there.
You could say he has a lead stomach as well. That wouldn't be too far off.
He laughs. He's like, "Your friend is quite interesting. But the horse should be able to handle him, no problem."
All right. It's good to hear. So-
Well, Lincoln, you want to take him for a test ride?
Sure, why not? What could go wrong?
Did we want to do a cart or 7 horses, though?
I
I
think
vote
7
7
horses would be better.
Okay.
Because worst case
While
scenario, we can just bridle the horses together and just have a lead going.
I'm
Well,
fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Wilder murders Jackson behind the two of us while we're looking at the horse.
Yeah, you guys ride off, and I just hear "Long live the king."
I was like, I'm fine with it. And we all meet back up and we have 2 horses and a cart. We're like, Aldo, what happened to the other 5 horses?
I turned them into
What other 5
carts.
horses?
So
All right.
Jasper will saddle up the horse to get it ready for a test ride. He'll also grab one of the other horses and he'll ride out. Lincoln, you're going to take it out.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Okay, sure. You guys are able to ride out of the city to go to more open fields, so that way you can give it a ride. So the two that will take you guys. You guys will be gone about take you guys about an hour to kind of go outside and get outside the city, ride around a bit, and then come back in. So.
Okay.
While that's happening, let's go over to some of the other group here. So, Vintash and Damalia, are you guys traveling together around at different stores here?
She apparently said You want to join me in buying juice?
I did offer, so I think she would.
Okay. Okay. Well, the moment I was actually being serious about buying juice, for the record.
Legitimate fruit made.
Yes, like
It's-
orange juice, pineapple juice, even legitimate grape juice.
Got a
Grape
habit
juice
you
is a
need
bit.
to kick?
What was that?
Got a habit you need to kick or something?
So you remember that one night I was, taking bits of
You
stone
get
off
absolute
me?
fucking...
Yeah. I got drunk
yes, I
off of
remember.
one beer. That never happened. Ever.
Huh. Well, now that's interesting.
I
Especially
tested it out
considering you didn't even
again.
have beer.
Yeah. My intolerance is so low. I need something. Yes, you're right. I'm kicking a habit. So.
Oh, alright.
Mhm.
Well, let's get you something to kick it with then. Juice is
Yeah.
good. Water. I know a couple people who like drinking milk.
Oh, milk. One day. I like my milk. With these bones, I need the milk, but I think juice might be the better choice.
Alright, let's get a couple of bottles of juice then, and maybe I can see...
Juice.
You by the way, so as you go around, you do see there are. As you guys start looking around, you do see there are fruit stands where you're able to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables at some of the stalls as you guys kind of move around. You don't see anybody selling juice, especially bottled juice. You would be able to go into one of the inns or restaurants that are around and purchase a glass of it, but nobody appears to be selling bottled juice.
That's
Hey,
fine. I'm enough.
Vintash.
Yo, what's up?
Do you think Medi's a cook? Surprisingly. And he's a good cook.
Surprisingly.
Do you think he also knows how to juice?
If he does it, then I can. My alchemy sick does the work.
Actually, if you press in on his one eye and then open up the head case, there's a juicer in there. And you just kind of...
No,
Yes,
I mean, we could always just buy some oranges and
That's what his
I think
left
it'll work.
arm turns into. He hasn't
Yeah.
discovered it yet. Right
That's
arm,
beautiful.
laser beam cannon. Left arm, juicer.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, there
But
you go.
it's the balance that the Warforged needed during the olden times
His head is also
to
a
win
blender.
the war.
Yeah.
Juicer, arm cannon, the two great weapons of the ancients.
Alright, let's
The
get
army
some
that
oranges
doesn't get
for our
scurvy
kitchen
is the one
ancient
that
then.
will-
They're made of metal, but they can't get scurvy. It's fine.
Yeah, maybe some lime, some lemon. Just fruits in general.
Limes.
Yeah.
You like drinking lime juice?
What's wrong with limeade?
Yeah.
Shut up, voice in my head.
What's wrong with just adding a bit of lime and adding a bit of sugar in there?
Oh, a bit of lime is fine.
Go
Yeah.
get some limeade.
Go away. Ghost of
And some
Christmas
lemon.
Limbo. But yes, lime juice is a rare thing to see a man drinking at once.
Is it?
But yes,
It's a good
the
use
people
of a
I've met
cocktail.
who can, the people I've met who can drink straight lime juice, I could count on one hand, and I would
Oh.
need less than 3 fingers.
Also, lime juice by itself is also pretty good,
It's always been a bit bitter for my taste.
I'll give you that. It's a bit bitter, but still pretty. Anyway, okay, let's go get some fruits.
Yes,
Want some
let's
tomatoes.
get some foods. Yes.
Do we need tomatoes to throw at each other just for the sake of it? In case Lincoln decides to do a really poor but cute, entertaining bit that we need to boo.
You could also throw them at Jackson.
Ah, that is a good choice. So, tomatoes. Just between us.
Tomatoes. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, okay. What else? So, I gotta ask, what do you need to buy out of this? I need to go buy some, I'm actually gonna look also for some weird, exotic monster parts that they may or may not be selling. Every now and then they do sell it. I need it for alchemy aspects.
Ah, of course.
Mhm.
Alchemy. I
Yes,
needed
alchemy.
to. Well, I need to get potions. As Jackson said, it is a good idea. So I will give him the credit where credit is due. I also need to head to a jeweler's to exchange some of the loot we got for gold I'm going to need your help to carry, most likely.
Okay,
Alright, great.
sounds good. We got a plan. You need
We
some
have a
arrows
plan
for
then.
them. I'm
I was
breathing
thinking
heavy.
of actually buying 10 arrows. Like, I have 30 right now, so I think I'll be fine, but having more wouldn't hurt.
We're going to take a quick 5-minute break here, and we will be right back.
Oh.
Apologies for the interruption. We will be back in about 5 minutes or so.
Well,
So
Oh, we
Sean,
should get some avocados if we can.
I'm putting my money on
we now
Tabaxi
return you
Spirit
for-
Bard.
We now return you
What part?
to
Spirit.
the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. We are resuming. They are in Maarlith. We are
I think
with
it's
Vintash
Vintash's.
and Damalia.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh,
how
no,
much
it's
fruit did
from
we buy?
Van Richten's.
Ooh.
If
How much
you,
fruit
I mean,
Do
you
you
could.
want to buy?
Yeah, it's kind of how much you are spending because you can get a lot.
Let's just
Like,
say we
I
buy
mean,
a total of
a single, like you could get a single piece of fruit for a copper.
Okay, so let's say we buy a. We're gonna be traveling for a while. 5 silver pieces worth of fruits.
Okay, yeah, you buy like literally handfuls.
Yeah.
As
I hope you have a bag. Cause,
We have a portable hole.
Yeah, you're
We
right.
have
we do.
portable hole.
Also, a lot of us have imps pockets.
I think
Yeah.
My pocket's almost full, man. I wouldn't be able
did
to carry
somebody
that.
put Wilder in the portable hole?
Why? What?
It starts.
What?
Devin's
Oh.
fine.
Devin is in a dark room.
Oh.
I'm scared to look at your thing in case I see like a ghost appear behind you or something.
No,
Dude,
Ian's
that
right
was
there.
just
Grade
creepy.
flight.
Okay.
Get fucked.
As you guys are
Humanoids.
walking through, you do see some of the signs of some of the stores. You do see here appears to be a potion shop that is named Pot of Greed.
What does it do?
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, remember
Julian,
those
what's-
tomatoes we bought?
What's pot of greed again? I missed it. You cut out. What was it?
Or pot of greed, I can pick up. Wait, how many? What does
With
it
every
mean?
purchase, you get 2 free gift cards.
Oh, nice.
That's an awful business model, but a really
Yeah.
good deal for any consumer.
You also see ahead of you as you guys are here. You see one of the stalls is called Tristan's Delight. You see it appears to be it's like a pawn shop, and they sell a bunch of toolkits.
Specifically cards.
Yeah.
We look across the way and it's Joey's Pizzeria.
You see, and you can see over here, there's a store called Undin's Arcane Vault, which appears to be a magic shop. Are the ones that you can, general ones that you see from where you're currently positioned?
Damalia, I rarely am able to go to a magic shop inside of Halura. Can we venture in there?
Sure, why don't we head in there and then we'll go to the potion shop and then we can look for jewelers.
Sounds good to me. You know, this is actually kind of makes me a bit giddy. Like, I'm not allowed to go into into magic shops at all.
Oh, poor little alchemy nerd. Although, why aren't you allowed to go into?
Oh,
alchemy
wizards
shops?
just either hate me or they're not allowed to associate with me. Nepotism, basically.
So, all right. So you guys head into there. Damalia, you're going with.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head inside, again, it's this is. I'll copy the name here. Undin's Arcane Vault. As you come inside, you do see that there is quite a few little magical items that are around in the store. A couple different aisles of things and shelves filled with items. As you enter in, there are a few other people in the store at the moment, kind of looking around. Give me an Arcana check as you kind of come in. Just your general awareness of magic as far as.
I can try.
7.
17. There was a
I
7
was
in there.
close. There's a
Can
7.
I use my inspiration,
It was a-
Jules?
Oh,
If-
he actually
if you-
rolled a
if you
7.
really wanna
Plus
use
his
it for
ability
this.
modifier.
Or is that? I don't have one right now.
Cursed
Never mind.
him.
So you both, as you kind of as you walk in, you do feel kind of like a sense of being watched. Damalia, you imagine that there's probably like scrying sensors around or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You do see that as you enter in, you see a female gnome who appears to be wearing kind of like in this work apron and kind of calls over and says, "Welcome to my shop. I'll be with you in a moment. Just tending to some other people. Let me know if you see anything you like."
Sounds good.
Of course.
I'm just gonna be looking around for the time being.
Okay. So as you're walking through, you do see there are a few things. You see one item is got a tag that says Helm of Telepathy. You see a vial that is in a glass case, a locked glass case. Inside the vial is kind of kind of this gray liquidy smoke, and it is labeled an oil of etherealness. You do see that there are there's a couple of you do see there is a longsword that is up on the wall, and it's behind glass as well, and it's listed as a sword of answering.
Okay.
You see there's just some of the stuff that you're seeing as you're going in. There's a wand that is also on display, and it is labeled as a wand of lightning bolts.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see there's a few other things, but as you guys are walking around, the shop owner, who is Undin herself, she comes up. As she comes up from behind you, you don't quite notice. She gives Vintash a pat on the butt. It says, "Hey," she says, "Welcome to the shop. How can I help you? Is there anything you're looking for?"
Well,
Which
hello
is
there.
rude.
Actually, we're just looking around for the time being, but didn't notice that you were here until you said hello. Actually, hello
She
there.
says, "No, I can say hello a number of ways." She says, "And if you want to know, you might want to buy this ring of truth telling." And she pulls out a little ring box and she holds it up, and you see that. She says, "If you're interested in some more furry fun, we have this." She
Excuse me?
walks over and she picks up a bag. This is a bag of tricks here. You use it to summon little critters and animals to your aid.
How much for that one?
Give me a
I didn't-
D10.
Can
was
you
that?
get a discount if you wear your animal mask?
No. Okay, how much? What did you say?
Give me a D10 roll. You know, this is how I
Yeah.
do. Okay. She says, I can let it go for maybe 540 gold pieces. But
Okay.
she says, as you see, so she says that. She says, if you're looking for other kinds of bags, I have a couple of here that she says, these are fancy new ones that we have in here. They're both based off of, have you ever heard of a Beholder before?
I
The
have
name rings a bell.
only
They're-
in books.
They're they're enormously dangerous creatures. They're big bulbs of flesh. They have a big eye and a mouth, and they have all these little tentacles that come off, and each of those tentacles have eyes, and they can shoot different rays. She says, we have a couple of items here that seems to have been taken from those two from beholders that have been killed and harvested for these parts. We have one here. It's called the Behelder, and she shows you. It's like a little. It's essentially a box that has a lid at the top, and she says, "Now, don't be shocked when I open this. This may not be what you're expecting." And so she kind of stands back and she opens the lid of the box, and you see this kind of like long stalk of an eye comes out, and you see the eye starts looking around at each of you.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
What a delightful little one-eyed monster.
She says that, yes. She says, she kind of says, I wonder. No, I'm sorry. She
No,
says,
yes. Tell me what we're gonna say.
Well, this is useful for it can when you have this item and you set it up someplace, and it can watch the area anything it sees within 120 feet, it remembers it and stores it for 24 hours. So you can then look back at it later. It's grateful. She kind of turns to you, Damalia. She says, "This is amazing if you have a one-night stand with somebody you want to remember for more than one night."
I look at
Okay.
Damalia. Okay, Damalia.
And she says, "But if this is not your speed, we have this one over here." And she pulls out another bag. She says, "This is called the Beholder, and it is like a bag of holding, but it keeps." She says, "It keeps everything nice and cool and chilled inside of it. There's even this little," and she shows on the front, which looks like, so the front of the bag has a design that looks like stitching that looks like teeth, and then there's a dial on the front that looks like the eye.
Oh, you can adjust the interior temperature with that, right?
Yes, if you want it to be cool or freezing cold.
How much was this one?
Give me a D10.
Roll me a
$6.
D10. One. Maddie would love this.
Okay, she said, this one I can let go for 60 gold pieces.
Oh, 60.
I look into my pouch and I realized maybe. Okay.
Hang on. We can add that one to the list. I can cover it.
I was actually gonna, like, as much as I want to continue seeing all your interesting items that someone like you could graciously behold. Bill. I was wondering, do you want to have sending stones? Would you?
No, I'm sorry. We're fresh out of those.
Yeah,
God, I thought you were about to ask her for sex. I'm like, all right.
What?
She did
I
that. You
realized you wouldn't want to
I
have
think you have it
sex,
in.
right? And then you said sending stone. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
She says, we also have, she says, if you're, you two look like adventurers, maybe you're more interested in this. And she walks over behind the counter. She says, now, these are just prototypes. I don't know where they are, but these amulets, and she kind of opens it up and you see there's a pair of amulets. And she says that while you're wearing these amulets, they can transform you, put you in a suit of armor that will allow you, give you special properties, make you stronger, faster, able to withstand hits.
What's the catch?
She says, well, they are just prototypes. It does take a bit of a strength to manage them, a bit of willpower. They can be a bit temperamental.
Is there anyone you want to test on me? Or want me to test?
Should I leave you two alone?
No, I need you here because I need to get out.
Listen, all I'm hearing is that Julian actually added mech suits.
Because this is what I'm taking for Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. She says, so I have all these things. If you're looking for this can be a great way to. This one is a heavier armor version, and this one's a lighter armor version that allows for a bit quicker movement.
How much for the heavier armor?
Give me a D10.
Come on, for the love of God, let me roll a fucking one for this one.
Stop rolling sixes, Jesus!
Yes, I can't.
He says this.
That's what I also think is 60 gold.
Either of these will go for. I can let them go for, let's say, 6,000 gold pieces.
Hello, hang on. You said these are prototypes yet? Yes. Have they been field tested at all?
They have been field tested. They do work. They just weren't. The creators. These are Kozakurin creations. She says they felt that they showed incredible promise and they did work, but their instability and the drain on the users provide unreliable for mass production. So these remain hard to find.
I can see why.
Mm-hmm. She says, yes, but I would demonstrate, but I don't believe my shop is quite big enough for me to put one of these on. At the moment.
Figured.
You're all the wonder we need
Julian,
to see,
you can't
puppet.
do this to me.
Get dunked on, Sean.
All right, if I
I-
take the 1,000 gold and the 5,000 gold writ, and I steal
We
Wilder's
attack
idea
you.
of changing what it says,
We
I
attack
go
you.
to this store without anyone noticing. I can
We
buy
attack you on the spot.
one of these
idea
mechs.
for a forged script seems a lot more realistic.
I will say, I'm looking at my money right now. I can't afford any of these for these presents other than Medi's present.
Darling, I wanted to know, there was a certain wand in your front shop that really caught my eye. I think I have somebody who can make quite a bit of use out of that. What's your asking price?
Roll me a d10.
6.
Please don't be a 6. Please don't be a 6. It's not a 6!
It's higher.
Which wand were you talking about?
The lightning one.
She says, yes. I believe that one was going for 700 gold pieces.
I might be able to come back for that one, actually.
I would hope you can.
Oh, well, just to see your face, why not?
Mhm.
Oh, boy.
We can. As she hears you say that, she says, we can arrange a discount. I do close about sundown.
Not this again.
Damalia. I mean,
I definitely would love to bargain with you a little bit. I don't suppose you could take, say, a 10-15 minute break and we can negotiate something?
Oh, boy.
I can be your guys' bodyguard for a bit. I can make
You
sure
can join the fun if you want.
Huntar.
Okay.
Huntar, Wilder,
I
Lincoln.
can't do that to
I think
Lincoln. I
someone's being
can't.
horny somewhere.
I can't do that to Lincoln.
Actually, I can't heal on a horse.
She says, I think that could be arranged. And she
Oh.
says, wait here just a moment. And she heads into the back of her shop, and you see a moment later she kind of walks back out, and you see this this 7.5-foot Goliath kind of walks out, and
Oh,
you see
shit.
he's wearing like a blacksmith kind of like or uniform, but he's got like a tool belt around, and he's got one of those like green visors over his head. He appears to have been like working on something. And he
no.
says, "Oh, do you mind watching the store for me? I need to take a little break here."
Damn
And
it.
he kind of looks at her. He's just like, "This again? Oh, you are the worst. You're going to give away all of our profits." And she says, "Yes, well, some things are worth more than money. Have you ever been with a tiefling?"
Wow.
Get dunked on.
So, like,
You are fetish material.
all right, guys, out of character, this is Gertrude's trinkets. This is the
Yeah.
one we come back and burn down.
Yeah.
No, out of character, this is the fucking store that CJ's wife owned.
Say what
Yeah.
you will. It's working in my favor right now.
I won't say anything to Lincoln, but also think about Lincoln. But also, the wand is also pretty nice.
No,
I'm not
Think
that.
about me by stealing one of the mech suits.
So you see the Goliath comes and he kind of sits behind it. He pulls up a stool, kind of sits there in the corner, and you see Undin walks up and says, "All right, I can take my break now if you want to follow me." She says, she turns to Vintash. She says, "Are you coming too?"
Vintash,
I can't do that. I can't.
your choice. I'll reconvene with you in 10 or 15 minutes then.
Sounds good. Go have fun.
Don't get into too much trouble while I'm gone. And off she goes.
All right.
I'm looking like
Bitchin'.
I
Really
can't do that to
respectfully.
Lincoln. I can't do that to Lincoln. I'm sorry.
She definitely. I mean, we won't have to go into details.
If you fucking describe it, I'm leaving this
I'm
session.
not going to.
Okay.
She makes her intentions known that she is looking for a tryst. Do
Yes.
you consent to such tryst? with her?
I do consent to such a tryst
Okay.
in the
we
hopes
won't
of
go
getting
into-
a better deal.
Okay, we won't go into any other details than that. And meanwhile, we'll kind of, while this is happening, so Huntar, Jackson, Wilder, while you guys are there and waiting for Lincoln to come back, you do see across the way from where you guys are, right over here, you do see that there is a stall there with a rather unusual owner. You see the stall is it's got looks like a sign that's written in black paint, and it says Ticklecorn's Wicked Awesome Inventions, but it is spelled like this. And you see there is this kobold that is there and is trying to call out for people and waving around, like, you see he's got a whole bunch of different things going on. You hear him yelling out, I got a scorpion on a stick! Scorpion on a stick! You can stab people and poison them from a distance!
Hey, you Ticklecorn? I heard your inventions are pretty wicked.
He's like, oh yeah, they're wicked awesome. I got all kinds of stuff. Come on, come look.
That's all right. Let's see what you
Ticklecorn
got
have
for
a
sale,
nice-
buddy.
Any money. I'm just
I'll
gonna
take
wait here
anything.
in the
I will
stable.
also wait with Jackson.
I want to go see what Ticklecorn has.
You can
You
have
have
it.
the
Go,
money.
You're riding
go.
a horse.
I'm not here. I'm riding a horse.
Oh,
So,
wait.
I'm getting mugged out in the wilderness.
You see, he's got like the wildest assortment of things that are just like, he's got cages holding, like, there's a skunk in one of the cage and he's got like all these different clay pots. He's got different vials that look like out of Vintash's alchemy set. He's got all kinds of crazy things that are he's got around there. He shows you the scorpion on a stick, which is literally a scorpion that has been strapped to the end of a quarterstaff. And he's got a skunk in a cage that he tells you take this skunk. He says, if you want to clear out an area, you just let this skunk loose, give him a kick in the right direction, and he'll go and spray up the whole place, and everybody will leave. He's like, he says, you hear a buzzing as he has like this thick duffel bag that's tied tight, that's hanging, and he's like, this is a wasp nest in a bag. This is, if you got a bunch of people and you want to get out of there and you want to make it hurt, you just take this and throw it, and the wasp will release, and they'll take out everybody in the area.
How long have you been down here? 11 days! How long do kobolds usually live? 11 days!
Yeah. That is, he says, I got these, this basket, it's full of centipedes. I got this pot, and he pulls it, and he's like, you gotta be real careful with these. It's rock grubs. Shh, don't tell anybody. But if you get these on people, they bury into the skin, and then you're dead in less than an hour.
Interesting. How much for the rock grubs?
What the fuck?
Roll me a d10.
11 gold.
He's like, this is going to be 40 gold.
You know what?
You kind of give that look. He's like, I mean, 4 gold.
4 gold? All right. I'll take 4 gold for the sack of rock grubs.
Okay. He hands you this clay pot. He's like, like I said, be careful. These things, they're really slow, so you can outrun them. But if they get on you, they're nasty.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
If I throw those anywhere near Lincoln, I'm killing you instantly.
Yeah. So he's going to show you. He's also got he shows you these different vials. He's like, oh, so here, check these out. These are really cool. This one, it's called Goo Sticka, and if you throw this at somebody, they'll get stuck in place. It's like a bunch of this really strong slime. It's like this one's one of my favorites. It's Burning Snot. You throw it, it explodes into a ball of little fire, and it hurts anybody. It's really cool. This one is called Knockout Gas, and you throw it, and it knocks people out.
Whoa!
Ow.
He says, he's like, yeah, I don't know if you if you want people to like trip out, he's like, you don't want to go to if you want something really cool, you're gonna stay away from Satyr's Delight. His stuff is all crazy. You don't want his stuff. But if you want some real good stuff to give you good hallucinations, I got the Dream Smoke right here. That'll work. Or if you got some lady that just hasn't been giving you the right attention, I got Dust of the Broken Heart. This will work it'll work on anybody, not just a lady, a guy too, anybody really.
That sounds very illegal.
He says, "What are you, a cop?"
No.
He's like, then who cares?
This ain't like the hallucinogen stuff. Fine, whatever. The rape powder you got there, very morally bad.
He says, "Oh, it's not permanent. It only lasts like 10 seconds."
That makes it worse.
He says it's good. It's like, hey, look, like I use this all the time. When the cops come at me, I throw it at them. Then they love me and they let me go.
Sure, buddy. The 3 vials you mentioned before, though, the knockout gas, the fire explosion, the stock one. How much for those?
It will be a D10.
I hate the city already.
He will say 20 gold each.
20 gold each, huh?
10
what's
gold
the
each?
10 gold? I think is a better price. 30
Yeah.
gold for the lot. All right, I'll do that. What's the wickedest, awesomest thing you got here?
He's like, well, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. Depends on what you like. I got this, and he points to
It's a rock.
there's just a lump of damp pink goo that's sitting on the table, and he like picks it up and he rolls it into a ball and starts bouncing it. He's like, this is cool. This is self-pity putty. You throw it at somebody, and then they feel all depressed.
That is, how do you come up with like all this stuff? This is like some pretty interesting stuff, buddy.
You know, this is what I do. I'm an inventor. I didn't like mining away in the mines like the rest of the kobolds. I have to make stuff, with my hands. He's
Yeah,
like, I got this though. You're really gonna like this. And you see he pulls out what appears to be a small little rat that is made of brass gears. It looks like a little steampunk kind of like clockwork rat. He's like, all right, this you got to be real careful with. And you said you're not a cop, right?
I'm not a cop.
Okay, all right. So this,
What
is
if?
this you wind it up like back here. I'm not going to do it now because you'll see why. But you wind it up and then you point it in a direction, and it'll go until it touches something. As soon as it touches something, wow! It blows up.
I want
Pretty good. So how much for that?
Give me a D10. Yeah. This one, these gears, they're real hard to make. This is gonna be 500 gold.
500, huh? That's a little bit out of my price range.
What you got? 50 gold sound better?
50 gold does sound a lot better. I can do 50.
You're a good. I knew you were good for all this. This is right
Yeah.
up your alley.
Yeah. Hey, I got this friend. He's a really paranoid, right? I was wondering if you had something to kind of like ease back his paranoia.
Well, you definitely don't want the dust of the dream smoke. That'll only make it worse.
If you sell that to anybody, please do not even mention me. Period.
Well, I mean, the self-pity putty will make them self-doubt. Then if they're paranoid, but they doubt themselves, then they'll doubt that they're paranoid, right?
Oh God.
Holy
I guess, but that's not really what I'm looking for.
He's
I
like,
think
"Look,
I've
take
got.
this also," and he takes the putty and he like has like his sign, and you see he slaps it on the sign and he kind of smushes it out so he flattens it over it, and then he pulls it off, and you see it's like taken the letter that he covered and it's on the back. It's now on the thing. He's like, you can copy stuff with this too.
Does the sign like break off a chain and hang down because it doubts itself now?
No. It's good for but he's like, it's good for copy and things too. But if you don't want what you copied, you can just he rolls it back up in a ball, and you can do it again. So if you make a mistake,
no, buddy, you make a really hard sell on that. But I'm gonna take the stuff I already bought from you, and head back and wait for my buddy to get back on the horse. It's been an experience being in this store. And I got some things that'll really help me out in a few days. So thank you for that. Please, I don't want to join your mailing list or anything like that. I'm just gonna leave. All right, cool.
That's a good idea. I should start.
Why don't you give him the idea, Huntar?
Oh my god.
Hey guys, so I got some things for the jailbreak.
So for the goo sticker, this is how that works. This is for
Did you procure?
I would say one of each for the 10. That's the burning snot.
Yeah.
And then you got the knockout gas.
Yeah, it knocks people out.
Yes. And there's the specific.
All right, I have them.
And then you also have a little pot of rot grub. So it's maybe about this big, and it's stoppered. But it's got like one of those wine stoppers where you have to like, where the metal is over it, so you have to untwist the thing to take.
That's
it
great
out.
though. We can kill a hedgehog with one of those.
Yeah, so I have lovingly labeled in my inventory: sack of rot grubs, stuck vial, explosion vial, knockout vial, and exploding clockwork rat.
Yes.
What?
Oh, that is. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so like,
What is this? And he points to the rock rub thing.
don't open that. All right. Supposedly those things will have a man dead within an hour. I don't know if I believe this dude, but I think if things go south, these are great, like,
Julian, do
plan
I know
B.
what a rock rub is?
Yeah, you've heard of a rock grub. They are vicious.
Why would you buy this?
This is and there's the details for the clockwork rat bomb.
All right.
I like how, I couldn't, do illusion a writ, but we're gonna get something that will kill a man within an hour. Like, what is going on?
Don't know
this
about
is just
using
a
this.
plan B. This doesn't immediately endanger anything, and it might be useful
Are you
somehow.
going to carry that?
You that it does immediately endanger all of us right now.
Are you going to
that's-
carry it?
Yeah,
What if it breaks?
it's not gonna break.
I'm going to insight check him for how confident he is in that. I'm going to just rub my chin. I see. You gave this some thought then?
Yeah, of course. Look, all of these super useful. All right, the rat, you set it, and then once
I
it
see it.
goes and it hits something, it explodes. Perfect for breaking
actual
somebody
rat?
out of jail. This stuck vial, right? You
Yeah.
throw it at people and they get stuck in place. Perfect for trying to get past some guards.
Yeah.
Same thing with this other one. You throw it, it explodes. Perfect, right? And then this one, you throw it and it knocks people out. Again, all of this great for
Jackson,
the jailbreak.
we'll just start-
Zero downsides. Just don't open the rock crubs.
Ew.
If we get searched, I could tell somebody, "Oh, don't open that. That's where we keep our valuables," or some bullshit lie. And then they open it, and then the rock grubs attack them and kill them, and we're home free, easy peasy.
Dream,
I have
I do
thought
not support
all of this through.
I want to nod along. He's giving this a lot of thought, Wilder. I can tell just by looking at him.
Yes.
Also, I spent my own money on this stuff. While you asked for permission, which was your problem. You asked for forgiveness, not permission.
I see. I now know how we're going to my new modus operandi. If that is what happens later on, I will ask for forgiveness, not permission.
God.
Because if you're gonna have
We're
rock grubs,
fucked.
sure.
Hunter, you're the wild card this time. You are the wild card in this campaign now.
Why the fuck am I the straight man?
Vintash yelling at me.
Because you're straight. Dumbass.
Yeah, I can't be the straight man. All
I
right.
cannot be the straight man either.
This is
I
out
can't
of
be the
character.
straight man.
This is Ian.
Yeah, I also can't be the straight man. What do you want?
Hunter is the wild card this campaign.
Jackson will just shake his head. I thought we were just gonna pedal horses. This is taking such a turn.
We are gonna pedal horses. We also have a jailbreak to do, all right? And this stuff is great, right? Remember, Damalia was gonna blow us up to get us out of jail? It's the same principle, except I already have the explosives on me. Easy peasy.
On you is
Oh, right.
Wait, Vintash, when'd you get here?
I feel like
There.
Vintash is also equally happy and excited and supportive of all my decisions in this.
I feel like he's molding somewhere.
I'm thinking.
Where is Lincoln? Where?
Yeah, Lincoln
He's
is
out
He
there
has
on the
been
horse.
Gone for a
He will
while.
need to know about this.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's been about
Oh, yeah, how-
3/4 of a sundial. Since he's
When
been
he comes
back.
limping back into town, there's a fire off in the distance. He's just screaming. Oh, it went.
Okay. So, Damalia, you head down a bit later, and Undin has a very big smile on her face, and she's giving you guys a 25% discount on everything that you purchase. So,
25.
You're welcome.
If I
Okay.
put out, I better get that shit for free.
I will buy the bag of holding that becomes cool.
So
Okay.
then the wand drops to like less than.
so if it was, so that would be, it would drop 175 gold pieces from 700. So 700 minus 175.
I don't even need to trade the gems for that. I'll just buy that now.
So, Guy, you said you bought the Beholder.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There's the Beholder.
And it was 175.
No, it was 175 off of the 700. Because it was 700, right? Is what I said.
Five,
So it would be
525.
minus.
Okay, so I need to trade the gems first, but presumably I can do that off screen, get the gold, come back and buy the thing.
Yes. So that is that, and then you buy the.
There you go. So
wand
45
of-
gold pieces. Gotcha. That
And
makes
there
sense.
you go, the wand of lightning bolts.
Yay!
So it is 45 gold pieces.
Alright, I have 301 gold pieces. I can remove the gems from my inventory. And I have a wand.
121 gold. No, I back down 5. I have 15 planet. Okay. Whew. I look at you. I'm like, I'm happy with your work, Damalia.
I'm
Thank
also
you so
happy with
much.
my work. She was lovely.
know.
You're welcome. Alright, I'm going to ask you to do me a little favor.
Of course you will.
You see,
Mario.
while you guys are doing this, just to interrupt real quick, you see that as you guys come back down and she kind of like accepts your payment, you just see the Goliath kind of gets up from the stool, grumbles, and walks back into the back of the shop.
I kind of feel him, but also,
You're getting excited now too.
what?
Said, you kind of feel him.
If you were feeling that way, you could have just joined us, but
You know, if you and Lincoln were having a thing, I probably would have, but
what are you talking about?
Vintash could have gotten you 50% off.
exactly. But I respect
We could have
Lincoln.
gotten 50% off!
I respect Lincoln.
So do I!
What does that mean?
Anyway, so the favor. As we exit the shop, Damon's gonna pop the wand. I'm going to distract Wilder. I need you to slip this into his bag.
Can I at least know what it is first?
It's
No.
a wand of lightning bolts that we got from the shop.
Mm-hmm.
It lets you cast lightning bolts.
Okay.
And I need you to
Hey.
slip this into his bag without him
Okay.
telling it that it was from us. You can attribute your name to it if you want. I don't care. As long as it didn't come from me.
Okay. I'll take it over.
Thank
Sounds
you.
good. Okay.
Right, now I just need to head to a Fletcher's and I am done here.
Sounds good. You want me to come with you?
If you'd like, I don't think I'll be able to do too much negotiations. It's just 10 arrows, you know?
Sounds good. I will go find some random monster parts then, if there's anyone's.
Beautiful.
Sounds good.
And
Then head out.
Yeah.
And I kind of give like a nod to them on like, also like just like a nod. Just I don't know what that means, but Vince doesn't know what else to do.
You don't know what it means.
Like, because like Vintash is conflicted. On one hand, this is good for the party, and Vintash fully accepts that. But also, Vintash respects Lincoln, and it kind of feels bad.
It's not like she's cheating on me.
Exactly, which is why she's also okay with this. I'm okay with this.
By the way, the discount does take the armor down to 4,500.
Ooh.
Only
4,400. That's more affordable. Hey, how much
2,500
money?
copper pieces? That's a
Oh,
steal.
wait. Actually,
Wow.
hang on. Vintash, do you have 40 golds? Because I can just buy that.
Yeah. Here's
How much fucking money do you have?
I got
301 gold pieces, 14 platinum pieces.
I had
37
100
80
gold
silver.
pieces, and that was
yeah.
all I had. How
Aw.
the fuck do you
Here's,
have so much money?
No.
Here's
Nice.
4
More
platinum
offers.
pieces. Here's 5 gold
No.
pieces.
Genuinely, how do you have that much money?
We don't buy shit.
I don't
How did you buy?
I didn't say 450. I said 4,500.
You said 40, right?
44,500.
Okay, never mind then.
44,000
I
or
was-
You can have
4,000?
the money back.
4,500
Yeah.
from 6,000.
I was about to.
Because I thought you were just telling me the end price.
Sorry, no, I
not
know.
the-
I think I realized that was. I was telling you the 4,500.
It's
We
still not
never- we don't have
affordable
that.
is the point,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna go buy my 10 house.
Yeah. I'll see you around, Damalia.
Alright, see you back at the inn then.
Vintash is just gonna try to find some random monster parts they can use for alchemy that they're probably selling around.
We don't have any places. I'm so
Okay. I'll just walk around then.
Okay. As you're walking around, you do see you pass by Walmart. You do see here, 13 that's Fizzle Sprocket's dieters, whatever.
But I see Huntar buying something from there.
You see Medi probably at that point over there. You see this shop over here is the Satyr's Delight. Appears to be selling herbs and recreational medicine. Number 7 is this is Tristan's Delight. I already explained that one. Then you also see like there's this kobold over here selling stuff. That's Ticklecorn's place.
Do I find anything fun that I could use? Let's say a caltrops, but a bit more exotic or anything like that, or like.
You can find those in Walmart. That's your general store and equipment store.
Let me phrase this. Something similar to what Huntar bought, but less. Or I guess more physical than liquid. And not as bad.
Well, I mean, he has the items I said that he has.
Okay.
As far as if you're talking about from Ticklecorn.
No,
okay.
not from Ticklecorn, from like from this area in general.
What are you looking for?
Maybe.
Be less vague.
Be more vaguey. Don't let him tell you what to do.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna be
tell
more
me
vague.
buying
Item.
a thing.
Give
less.
me a thing I can procure with here. The bit's over.
No, it's essentially something
Good
like a bigger set of caltrops, or something that I could get more spikes, or maybe even just an explosive of some sort.
You would you would probably have to, as far as getting those made, you'd probably have to talk to the blacksmith, which is number 5.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to the blacksmith. That's a very good idea. Where's the
Okay.
blacksmith at?
Lincoln, as you're passing by, you do start to return. You do see this shop over here, number 8. That is a clothing shop called Color Spray.
Nice.
But you do return, Lincoln, along with Jasper on your horses.
How was
And
the horse?
It was everything he promised it to be. It was it ran well. It was very agreeable. You didn't have to. It didn't take much.
Didn't overheat too much. The brakes weren't squeaky. You know.
God damn it.
Well, he handled the hills nice.
Mm-hmm. It was the breeze blew through your hair. It felt really good.
Nice.
How did it handle all terrain? Is it an all-terrain vehicle?
It didn't
It's a
corner.
horse,
It
I
didn't
hope
corner
so.
as well as maybe a slower horse or.
We can
Yeah,
practice. I'll use like the e-brake next time. We can practice drifting a little bit.
Yeah, it was very much better in a straightaway.
Horse
Hey,
drifting
Julian.
is a thing. It is very bad for the horse.
Can you
Yeah.
can you put the hand out for the beholder bag of holding again?
A beholder.
Because I can't find it on the magic line.
As Lincoln approaches, I'll call out. How was it?
It's a good horse.
All
right.
right.
So then, are we sticking to 7 then?
Yeah.
7, just like
Yeah.
this one.
I'll take 20 horses.
All right. So how
All
much
right,
would that
maybe
be?
don't. That's probably a bad idea.
4,000 horses.
Uh,
So if you're buying the horses with the saddles and the saddlebags, it would be 100 gold pieces each.
Okay, so 700.
Yes.
Okay. As I look it over, how big is this place? Does it look like it gets a lot of traffic, or is it just a ranch?
How many Yelp stars does it have?
How big is what
It's got
place?
4.5.
I'm just asking, like, how much traffic this place gets from what I've noticed.
Like the store or the
This place we're buying from,
Oh.
yes.
seems to be it seems to get a good amount. It's got good placement, so there's a lot of people coming in and out. There, like I said, you guys, he didn't just leave you guys there. There are several salesmen that are there, kind of
Alright.
helping people as they move out. So
All right, I'm going to look at him and say, let's say we arrange a bit of a small discount here. Let's say, what, 600? And I have a variety of contacts I can pass your name along for being such a good host.
this is really, I don't think I could do so. We would have to. Maybe if you were purchasing on a larger scale, we could negotiate something like that. But really, this is, he says, we're part of a chain. A lot of our horses, a lot of our prices are dictated by our owner, Veldar himself. He's located on the Sword Coast. It takes a little while to get information back from him.
Okay, then I think that works for us, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right.
You can give me a persuasion check though, just to see how.
Sure.
He rolls a 14 plus whatever.
Okay, well, I roll a 17 then, in total.
Okay, a 17. He says.
Can we say that's deception? Because I don't have that many merchant contacts out this way.
Okay, yeah, deception, sure.
So that would be 22 then.
22. He says, "Well, let me talk to my manager, see what I can do. If there's anything we can do for you." So he goes off and to one of the offices, and he will come back. He says, "Well, we can give you a discount of about 50 gold pieces. That would be probably about the best we can do. We do give." He says, and now we know we don't normally do this, but we will give a 10-day warranty on these. So if anything happens within the next 10 day, we will reimburse your costs.
All of our horses got into an unfortunate accident with the cheese wheel. We're gonna need a refund.
Jeez.
I'm glad that
Cheese
the
wheels are
lemon law
scary, man.
exists in this world.
Yeah, naturally.
Do they give us a little sticker to put on
Well-
the horse to say it's covered under warranty?
I
Does he
I
get
appreciate-
commission?
No, but
I
there is
appreciate you
a tag
going.
there is a tag that says horseshoe change in 3,000 miles.
I appreciate you going the extra mile for us. I'll be sure to say how helpful you were.
No, it's
So
Thank you.
Do you make commission?
So that's whoever has the 1,000 gold noted down. That's 650 off of it.
Yeah, I took out. So now it's.
so he'll lead you kind of to the back behind here, and there he'll have you choose out 7 of your riding horses.
Alright.
So.
Now
Is
it's
it one of
just
the
7
horses?
horses straight up, right? There's no like hidden fees or nothing.
No, it that also included the saddles and the saddlebags.
Did that include the
All
horse
right.
that I went on a ride with, or are we getting different horses?
You were getting different horses. Eleanor
Damn.
said it's
Yeah,
a
that
short
was
one.
the show horse.
That was the show horse.
We're gonna get like Steve.
No,
He's
it's
gonna
just
What's
like
wrong with Steve?
He's gonna suck. It's like gonna be Aragorn.
that's also like the quality doesn't exactly matter terribly much. We're just trying to get in.
Yeah, so what if Steve has a
Alright,
bum leg? Fine.
So
He's like
Bum
5
leg.
foot long.
I assume we're
Meat is meat.
should we ride some and have the others like what is it called? When you're doing like a caravan sort of deal, you don't want animals wandering away.
I know what you're talking
Rope
about.
with them.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can definitely tie them up, and you know that at your inn there is a stable there for you to tie up horses. So
Yeah, okay, that works.
okay.
Oh, Lincoln, by the way, I didn't get to tell you about the really cool things I bought.
Huh?
So, I bought this one potion, right? Or this one vial, right? You throw it at somebody, and they
Healing
get
potion.
stuck in place, right?
Healing.
That'd be great for the jailbreak.
That's
I got
not.
this other one. You throw, and it explodes into this huge ball of fire. I got
Okay.
another one that you throw, and it knocks people out. I got this little rat, right? You wind it up and let it go, and the first thing it touches,
A
it
rat?
explodes. Yeah, it's a little clockwork rat.
What? Why do they all
also-
explode?
Side note, we can never shop at this store, and we can never let anybody know that we shopped at this store, because some of the things they sell are very morally bad. The other thing I bought is this sack. Under
Hold on,
no
hold on.
circumstances.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Why is this item after the warning about the morality of the shop?
Alright, well, because this item can supposedly kill a man in less than an hour. Do not open this bag under any circumstance.
What's in the bag?
Jackson's gonna look to Wilder and say, "Let's just start walking."
Yeah, I'm already walking.
Yep, I'm with you.
So in this bag is a thing called rot grubs that will apparently kill a man in less than an hour.
I want that nowhere near me.
Understandable. It's fine as long as you don't open the bag.
I will never open that bag for as long as
Yeah,
I live.
Devin, I think it's a pot.
You're a pot.
Which
I'm
one's
trying to
the
help
rot-
you.
The bag or the pot? Which one explodes? Which one's the rot grubs? I throw
The
a pot at
vial
someone?
explodes.
Oh god, no! Take this back. I don't want that.
The vial
So you
though
got-
doesn't. The vial, I mean, the vial does explode. The bag just, kills people.
Okay. So you bought
Still not
two
a bag.
bombs.
It is a clay pot, just to be clear, because they could probably eat through a bag.
So you bought two bombs. The
Yeah.
most terrific thing I've ever heard in my entire life, and also glue.
Yeah, but like larger scale glue.
Super glue.
Maybe like enough to like stop a gorilla. It's like gorilla glue.
Yeah. Let's say you could stop a gorilla.
Sponsors.
God damn it, now they're definitely not going to sponsor us.
Nope.
You know, gorilla glue sponsoring so many live streams.
So, Vintash, as you head up to this the blacksmith, you see it is called Mind of Steel.
Oh, that's cool.
As you show up,
Okay.
and it's you see it's run by a Dwergar that is there, and he greets you as you come in.
Hello there.
What can I do for you?
Well, I got these gauntlets, you see, and I'm trying to have another polish for them. Instead of like my hips, I was wondering if you could have like a polish for your gauntlets. That.
He kind of walks around and he kind of pulls this leather strap of a kind of like a holster. He's like, this would probably work. Here, give it a try. And
I
he kind of
put it on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll put it on and take out the two magical gauntlets I got, and I put it on there, and I tried to quickly have my hands in there and tried to pull it out and then put it back in and all that. There's a few natural.
It seems to hold them in place steady enough that you're able to kind of get your hands in and grab it.
Mm-hmm. How much for this?
He says, about 5 gold pieces. It's not. We got a few of those.
I give them 5 gold pieces. Also, okay, so in actuality, what I do, it's simple. Lincoln, it's simple.
I
You're
tried to
going.
breathe Dr. Pepper, it didn't work.
Oh,
It sounds like you need a
Okay, man.
doctor. Pepper.
So, I have these caltrops, you see, and I realized they're a bit small. I was wondering if you have anything slightly bigger. You know, something that has a bit more oomph to them.
He's like, I don't have anything now, but I could probably make a few things. I imagine I could weld a few railroad spikes into this shape, and those things are about a foot long each.
What are the heck are the things they put on beaches? Like the giant, like...
Big giant girder kind of things.
Yeah, he was looking for those.
Oh,
Throw a few of those in combat.
I guess I could, but we're about to leave in about a couple of hours.
He's like, well, I got regular weapons here. They're all they've all been enchanted a bit to give them a little extra oomph if you're looking for it. I got a. Yeah, he says what?
Guy enchanted gauntlet.
No, I don't got any gauntlets. But he says you don't look like a sword guy. You look like you'd want to hit somebody with something solid.
You're right about that.
He goes over and he grabs this club off of the wall. Now it's got this. It's about 4 feet long, so it's about as long as a sword is, and it's got a handle, but it's got this flat kind of long club face to it, and you see it's got all these kind of etchings into it. But around the edge of there's the flat surface, but on the edge going around are obsidian shards that are put into it. And he's like, this is what I call a brutal makwahutil. This is a design I picked up on a trip to Chult. These things are crazy. So when you hit people, you can either hit with a flat side if you want to bash them, or if you want to cut right through them, you hit them with the long side, and it will shred them up. He says, what's nice is not even a cleric's able to heal them.
Jesus.
I'm very interested about this. Whenever I need to be curious.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, what's that? Okay, first of all, tell me your story about Troll, and I'm trying to like.
So this is what he hands you.
Oh.
So you see it's got. So if you roll a 20 on this against the creature becomes marked for death until the starting next turn. It can't regain hit points, and when the mark ends, the creature takes an additional D8 of necrotic damage.
Oh. So I start talking about with him, and I start talking about his travel to Troll and his like admiration of weapons. You know, try to ease him up a bit.
Okay.
She tried to discount the price of it, whatever the price is, and then I realized, okay, I gotta ask, what's the price?
Give me a D10. Give me also a persuasion roll.
We're making your Lancer encounter harder now.
You can
Why?
try, little man.
Why?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, persuasion. Sorry.
Okay. Give me a D10.
100% off.
He says, this is, I don't have too many of these, but I could probably let this go for 100 gold.
I could do that. I can do that. And I give him 10 platinum.
Okay, he takes it. Platinum, nice. It's like,
Gotta ask, does this guy already have a name?
Singing?
Does this guy have a name?
I haven't named
Personalize
it yet. I figure it's best if the wielder names it.
Lord. I'll look at it with beauty.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I know you're probably not, but I got shields here. I got this one. It's a shield of missile attraction. If you want it, they're pretty good. You need some armor. I got armor too. Well, you don't look like you wear armor. What am I talking about?
Pain.
I'm kind of just go out there and just beat the hell out of somebody. But I have a friend that does
I
wear armor.
appreciate it.
You wouldn't have to have any cheap plate armor.
So, what did you say?
Plate
Cheap
armor.
plate armor and
Yeah.
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
bad.
Or
I got-
even half plate armor.
Wear
Yeah,
this trash.
I got half plate, but it ain't cheap. It's like, as much as I'd like to help you out, I still gotta cover my costs.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Okay, well, I just thought I'd ask.
Mm-hmm.
But I much appreciate. What's your name, man?
Uh-huh.
What's your
Oh.
name?
I actually have this. Hold on. He says, "I'm Dwargoth Wafton."
You write down for me, you don't mind?
He's like, besides, my boss, she's not so kind. You know these drow.
Yeah, but I appreciate you much. So I'll give you another good business when I come by again.
Thank you.
You walked into it.
I did, yeah. That's fair.
Was there anybody else? I think Damalia, did you guys
Yeah.
say you were going to the potion shop or no?
I
I
needed
want to go to that
potions.
store. I want to go to the place Geeks went.
I
I
needed
don't
my
know anything.
potions. I wanted to get 10 arrows. I can just blow through
Yeah, you
these.
can pick those up at the Walmart, the general store.
Alright, great. For potions, are we doing the same general set of rules, like 50, 100, 150, 500, or whatever the fuck it is? 1,000?
Oh yeah, if you go into the shop, yeah, they do have. Well, they only have as you go in, they'll only have regular healing and greater healing, but for those prices,
I can look at that.
you'll see they also have potions of climbing, potions of mind reading, potion of fire resistance, potion of lightning resistance. They have one called Glutton's Syrup, and another one that's a ruby vial.
I'm definitely intrigued by the last two.
So the ruby vial, there's this red crystal vial. When you drink it, it will heal you, since you're looking for healing potions. Or you can throw the full vial to a point in range, and it will, when it explodes, it'll create a fleeting red mist that will cause all creatures in the area to gain 2d4 plus 2, or some health back. So this is what the ruby vial is.
That sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is what that is. The Glutton's Syrup, it's in a vial that is shaped exactly like a donut. She says that this is really good. If you're just absolutely out of food and you need to eat something, or you just want to do it as a party trick, you pour this over anything and it'll make it edible and delicious.
Oh, that's so pretty.
The donut.
It's a pretty donut.
Wait, so if you just leave the potion in the bottle, can you just eat the bottle and it'll be edible because the potion's in it?
She says, the bottle itself has been enchanted to be resistant.
Damn. He even knows how to respond to the
No
voice in your head,
magical
Damalia.
option.
Yeah.
It's like, what the?
Shut down immediately. Shit.
You see, the shop is the little mail.
Mm. How much are the ruby vial and the syrup compared to your normal healing supplies?
Give me a D10 for each.
Ow, 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 ow.
What was that sound?
Oh no, I'm good. My chest started hurting.
Okay.
That's not good.
The ruby vial is 90 gold. The glutton syrup is 3.
Gold?
Yeah.
Shit, that's a bargain. So
It makes things into
3
food.
at 90, so that's 93. Bitchin', I'm gonna do some
Well,
math. I'll get
So
back
when
to
it
you in
says
a sec.
edible, what happens to the taste?
It's good. It tastes delicious. It's got very much. It's
Okay.
Like a.
It
like a
turns
pastry.
into donut.
It turns into like it has a pastry taste.
Also, 1 electrum is 2 gold, right?
No.
No, half.
1 gold is 2 electrum.
Electrons are $50.
Okay, electrums are 50 cents. Okay, got it.
It's half a loony.
I wish an Electrum was 2 gold. That'd make it so much better.
Thank you.
Is a loony?
So I have 18 and a half.
Is that the dollar equivalent?
Yeah.
A loony is $1. A toonie is $2.
The toonies.
What?
Wait, you guys have $2 bills?
We don't
We
have
have
bills.
$2
We
bills,
have
you idiot.
They are coins. They have
Ian,
a
are you
$2
dumb?
bills?
Are you an idiot?
Wait, what?
Have you never seen
You're
$2
like
bills?
100% serious right now.
Wait,
you
hang
didn't
on.
know that $2 bills existed.
I have never seen that before in my life.
I mean, there's no reason to have them, but they're real. They
like-
exist.
This isn't a bit. I'm not fucking with you. I've genuinely never heard of that.
You are 21 years old, and you are just now finding out
$1
that
bill,
$2
$5
bills
bill.
exist.
$10 bill, $20
1, 2,
bill.
5, 10.
Why would you need a $2 bill?
Granted,
In case
they
you
are
don't have
rare.
$2.
Devin, this idiot doesn't even know about the $3 bill. Like, come on.
What?
Also, we don't have them in bill forms. Our lowest
Yeah,
bill
they're
is
I,
$5.
I don't
We
think
have
I'm the
coins.
dumbass here. It's never been mentioned by anyone in my life, ever.
I mean, that makes sense.
I'll be
it's
right back.
useless. But
I
like,
need to see if I'm being fucked with.
Here, Ian. Oh, I just posted it in the
So I have
Discord.
329 to spend. That's 90. Okay. Fucking idiot. 93, so I have
Yeah.
236 left for spending. So then I could buy 2 greater potions, and that's it. Or I could buy 50, 100, 150, 200 for normal healings. 4 normal healings or 2 graders? That is the question, isn't it? This level.
I'm not being fucked with.
Missing.
You're not.
Why not? Shocker!
I posted the image in the Discord.
I bet Jinx knew what a $2 bill was. She's a cat.
It's dope. I actually like $2 bills a lot. There a lot. Some people will like.
Jefferson.
Anyways.
So moving on.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, so you guys
should
are you guys
be
reconvening at the inn?
gold
I'm going to the blacksmith.
I didn't know it was Jefferson.
for
That's cool.
platinum. And then I also 37 divided by 2, that was 18 gold, and then a half.
Where's the
How the
map?
fuck do I divvy up this electrum? So hang on. 2 electrum, 1 gold. 2 electrum, 1 gold.
So whatever the
Wait,
gold
5
part
electrum for
is,
one- wait,
it's
what?
double the electrum.
37 divided by 2
How
is
much electrum do you
18.5.
have?
I have 37.
So you have 18 gold pieces, 18 and a half gold pieces.
Yes. So I presume I would like donate all of it except for 1 into the supply, and then that would get me the gold I need, right? I'm not
Sure.
crazy. Sure. Okay, we're rolling with it. Okay. And I have everything. Everything I need. And then I'll just buy the 10 gold off screen. Or buy the 10 arrows. Potion of healing.
I have named my new club.
I assume these 2 are the same. Wait. Review file. Then
Okay.
gluttons.
So Lincoln, you head to the
Yep.
Go to
blacksmith.
the blacksmith.
Okay.
I'm gonna pretend that I saw Vintash leaving the blacksmith with a cool
You
stick.
probably saw Vintash walking out holding the club, just kind of spinning it in his hands.
You see Vintash like spinning it as Huntar's like, yeah, so you just wind up the rat and then it just goes until it explodes.
You see
Hold that thought,
Vintash throw in
Huntar.
the air and you grab it.
I'll be right back. Just stay here. Keep explaining your rat thing. I'll listen. With the message, I'll listen. Don't worry.
Jackson will turn to Wilder. Why do I get bad feelings about today?
We should have known as soon as they were like, "Let's go shopping."
I
didn't get to go shopping yet. Leave me alone.
I knew something would go wrong.
Wasn't the 2 of yous the ones that put on the dumb accents last time we tried to do this?
No, that
No,
was
it
me
was you
and
and Vintash.
Vintage. But we weren't
I-
shopping then either.
We were pretending to shop.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm being blamed. I didn't do that.
All right,
Lincoln.
I go. Swords.
Okay. So Jackson, Huntar are heading back over there. Medi
Yeah.
will eventually meet back up.
And Wilder.
Yeah, and then Lincoln, you head to the blacksmith, right?
All right, do I see Lincoln pass by me?
Probably.
I just wave with my new club.
Okay.
I enjoy clubs, Lincoln.
I noticed.
Yeah. Hey, Damalia.
Hello. How was your shopping trip?
I got a new club.
I see that. Very interesting
Yeah.
make.
It's actually pretty cool. Apparently, it's supposed to, every once in a while, when it hits someone, it makes it
Fucking
not
names
able to
people.
heal, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I can see it being useful for our adventures moving forward.
Definitely.
And I
seems
put it
good.
in my imp's pocket.
Very nice.
No,
So
that
how
is
about you?
big
How's
for
your,
that is too
situation
big
going?
for your imp pocket.
What was that?
That
Huh?
the club is too big for your imp's pocket.
The club is too big for my imp's pocket.
Yeah, like I said, it's
Wow.
about 3 to 4 feet long.
Oh,
He
fine. I'll
uses a
probably,
walking stick.
Yeah.
Is it like a great club?
It's not quite a great club, but it's
It's like a fancy.
longer because
big
it's flattened out. Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, I will bring some rope or something and I wrap it around. You know, like how Ichigo has his stuff, his sword wrapped around? Basically,
Luckily,
that and I wrap it
you've
around
come
my
into a
chest.
new set of hempen rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You can use
Thank
it to tie a harness.
So basically, I have
So,
like a makeshift sheath for it.
Lincoln, you arrive. You see the armor and weapons that are there. Different armors, different weapons.
Oh,
He comes up, greets you. As you see, well, it doesn't. You should say he doesn't come up to you. You see him. He's behind the counter. Seems to be sorting out some gold, putting it away.
good afternoon. My friend left here with a very interesting stick.
He says, that was your friend. He's got good taste. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to see what you had. For swords, shields, armor, anything.
So you see, he's got just about anything you could find as far as armor or shields, as far as that goes. He does seem to
I'd
have.
like to buy one defender, please.
Yeah. As far as mundane versions, he's got mundane
Damn
versions of everything. He does also have a like what would essentially be +1 versions of everything. And then the only real like special shield that he has is the shield of missile attraction, which it stands out a lot because this is what it looks like.
Ooh, that is on my wish list.
Mm-hmm.
You put this thing on your wish list?
Yeah, it's cool. Can you tell me about
He
this?
does not know about the curse associated with it.
Neither does Lincoln. Sean does.
Yeah.
Lincoln doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
What is this shield? What does this do?
He says, it's called the Shield of Missile Attraction. So if somebody's shooting at you with ranged weapons, it helps protect you. And even if they manage to get through, it helps to reduce the pain that it causes. Can really come into effect if you're under siege.
Lincoln can, on his own, already think of like 70 times that would be useful. So, and how much does a shield like this normally go for?
Give me a D10.
Oh, fine. Please roll well. I have little money.
And it's a 10.
I didn't roll yet.
Yeah, it's a 10.
I can afford it if it was 100 gold.
It'll be 10,000.
Dude,
Hey.
Ooh, nice.
it's
2,000.
$6. It's in the
Well, my
bargain bin.
21 have helped him since he
It's
announced that I was his
free
Okay,
friend.
but $6 is how much gold?
$6.
It's
With
3
collection.
$2 bills. God, I don't know how I'm an idiot for not knowing, but that is cool to know.
Yeah.
It's
that's
pretty common knowledge.
It's not common.
I mean, that's why they have theirs are coins in Canada. The loonies and the toonies are coins.
This is actually great because remember how I asked that guy for a shield back at the base and he handed me that random soldier shield? I then immediately lost that on the boat because I had to get rid of it to use the grappling hook to get back to the boat.
He says that is going to cost you 1,200 gold pieces.
That's a lot.
Guys, I just want to say, Gavin just got hit in the nuts from a professional soccer player.
I feel like I just got hit in the nuts from a professional soccer player, to be honest. 1,200 gold is too expensive.
God, that's a third of a mech suit.
I know! I was supposed to get the mech suit.
Man, you gotta go. I can't. I want you to see the mech suit so bad.
So do I, Julian. But you need them 6,000.
Man, Julian, if only there was somebody amongst us that like could set the price for that thing and knew exactly how much gold anybody had.
Ah, trying to think. I don't have enough money. Even if I use the
We can
fancy
come
gold
back
that
here
I'm
later,
morally
Sean.
opposed to using because it's not mine.
Let's come back here later. If you
We're
don't know.
never going back.
Oh,
We're going to get chased out of the city.
Let's do something.
Can you put it on hold?
the shield.
Yes.
He says, I'd have to take a 10% down payment.
I can't afford that.
Says, he tells me, look, I can't promise anything. As you can see, it's a little dusty. It's been here a while. It might still be here, but I can't guarantee it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much money would you need for this?
On a scale of 1 to 10, like 9.
Oh,
Well, it's supposed to, I can't afford 10% of it. So
clearly.
By the way, I'm just going to torture you. This is the amulet for the heavy armor.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Julian, I want the fucking robots.
I don't see it. Where is it?
It's in the roll 20, dear.
How much is it for like fucking stupid shitty shield plus 1?
Shield plus 1? Let me see
Yeah,
here.
it's like $6.
Definitely not.
No, all the plus ones are gonna be expensive as fuck too. This is cursed and it's expensive.
I cannot see it, guys. I'm gonna refresh, but
Let me see.
I mean, I've been a good boy.
You've been a good boy.
refreshing now.
You're a good boy. You're also a poor boy. Figuratively and literally.
Give me a.
If I use the horse model.
Oh, the Chad. Okay.
Oh yeah. Why doesn't it say? Give me a D10 roll.
Oops. Whoops.
No.
6.
Another 6. Jesus.
Third try is the charm.
It'd be 160.
Gold?
Yeah.
For a shield plus 1?
Yeah.
But the curse one.
You're so
Sean, buy it. Just buy it. Don't question. Just buy it.
First one was 12.
I can't.
The down payment was 120.
Sounds like someone's
I can't
going
afford the shield plus 1, by the way.
You know
I
what?
have a shield, it's just burnt and shitty.
Aw, baby.
You know what also gives you armor? A mech suit.
I know. I'm gonna beat you with a fucking golf club.
Yeah, you can DM from a hospital bed, right, Jules?
Huh?
Nothing. Bad joke.
I'll be back.
Kind of nods.
Hope with my friends. I really want that one.
Okay.
But I will be back, I promise. What's your name?
He says, "My name is Dwargoth. Dwargoth Bofton."
Dwargoth Bofton. My name is Lincoln. It's a pleasure to meet you. I will come back with money.
This is such a fucking red flag. We're gonna be like one encounter and it's gonna be like some shitty goblins and like maybe a hyena and he's just gotta get fucking ripped apart.
Who, me?
Yes, you!
Every encounter for the next 3 sessions is going to be all only ranged attacks.
I fucking know. I want the goddamn shields. I leave.
All right, so
I go back to the other side.
leaves, I believe. And meets
Everyone
up.
got cool gizmos, and I got nothing.
If it's any consolation, I bought shit for other people.
Sean, have you tried sleeping with the blacksmith to get a discount?
Works for me.
Huntar, why would me and him sleeping in the same room together help me get a discount?
He means fucking him, darling.
I like to think the angel on your shoulder is like Damalia and Wilder are the devils, right? Me and Vintash are in the middle, and then Medi and Jackson are like the angels being like, "Don't do this."
Yeah, Jackson usually is the one who says, "It's a sex thing, Lincoln, please."
And like, and while it's like, you can use.
I'm trying to guide you with the straight truth. They're trying to deceive you. They eat hot chip and lie.
I'm just like, you can use experience like
As a bisexual, so do I, Ian.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you.
Also, I'm being very honest. in
Get
this
me that
particular
shield,
scenario.
or steal me a mech suit. That'll help me.
I gave all my might to Damalia.
Damalia stole me a pair of the goggle thingamabobs.
You don't know
and
that.
Steal me a mech suit.
Yeah, you don't know that yet.
I don't know that, but Sean knows it, and Sean wants one of you two to steal a mech suit.
I already slept with a woman. What do you want from me?
To steal the mech suit. I think it's very
Yeah,
fair
like-
what I want.
Like, that was so fucking distressing. You're like, oh, damn it. Ah.
Look, she was
Yeah, let us
really
sleep with
bad
the-
at giving head.
Shopkeeper. Shopkeeper? Shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper, let's go.
Shopkeeper. Anyway, I go back to the other gaggle.
You really want that Mexi, don't you?
I don't want anything.
And now we're a party again. Did everybody get what they needed and what
We
they
got the horses.
Okay.
good?
Joey, I'm adding mech suit amulet to my wish list. Because I don't know what they're actually called.
Okay. There's the
You
here's
just
the,
throw their names in the chat, it's fine.
those are the 2 items.
Okay, well, we know the one that I want.
Yeah,
The light armor.
clearly.
So
Did anyone find everything they were looking for?
You sound
No.
exasperated. Do you want to talk about it?
I have no money and I must scream.
Yeah.
You want
I
money?
wouldn't recommend doing it in the middle of the town center. Everybody's going to
Speaking-
stare.
Speaking of money, Damalia, did you buy many potions?
Oh, yes, I did. Bought some interesting ones, too. So we got 4 basic healings. We have this. She'll produce the ruby bar, this little number, which can work as a regular healing potion, or you can chuck it, and then everybody who's in a certain radius will get healed for that amount. So, you know, I thought it was a worthy investment. And then there's this, like the fucking donut. If we run low on food, this is going to fucking save us.
Medi
What's
tries to
that?
say, is my cookie that bad?
No,
No.
darling, you're a better chef than I am.
Oh,
Speaking of which, Medi, and I give him the bat of holding. Beholding.
very good. He's like, oh, cool. And he starts putting ingredients and stuff in there and food in there.
Yes, Wilder, can I help you?
Look, Wilder, we have 300 extra gold pieces. If we subtract the room from that, 350.
extra gold pieces.
If we subtract the room from that total, we have some number that's pretty close to 350 gold pieces.
340.
Why don't you use it for some spell ingredients?
Oh, wait, hold on.
What's up?
Just holding
What are you
your hand.
confused by?
No, it's just like while you're like saying that, he's like interested, and then all of a sudden, like Lincoln just holds Wilder's hand, and he's just like, "What?"
So, when's the wedding?
He's just gonna flip Lincoln's hand over, and then put 10 gold into his hand, and then close it, and then do that. That's all.
I'm more confused than I was before this. Do you want the 350 for spell components?
That was not my intention. My intention was just to give you gold quietly, but I suppose if you're gonna offer.
Well, I mean, like, we got the horses already, which came out cheaper than we needed. We're gonna use the 5,000 for the horses at Kathia. Everybody else, save Lincoln, bought stuff, but the 350-ish golds isn't gonna, compensate for Lincoln. And I figure you having it's probably the most useful, so I think you should use the extra 350.
If we come across 1,200 gold, by the way, can I have it? Maybe?
Are you in debt to the mob?
No, I want
You're
a shield.
being-
Why?
Okay.
Why didn't you just lead with that? You don't need to act like some school child who ate the cookie
Yeah.
jar.
Oh,
If you want to
also,
get
Oh.
Vintash, Medi, and Damalia, because I haven't shown it to you.
Uh-oh.
Whatever
Oh,
you do,
no.
do not open this pot.
Wait,
Is that
show
how
them
you're
the
going
rat.
to kill
Show
me?
Show them the rat.
If
Like
you
the rat.
open it, it will kill you. So
Show them
I'm
the
telling
rat.
you not to open
That is
it.
how you're going
so
to
it
kill me.
doesn't kill
Get the
you.
fuck away from me.
It's
Show them-
filled
Show
with
them the
rock
rat.
grubs.
Huntar, show them the rat.
Oh, those.
Oh yeah. And then on happier notes, right? I got this rat, right? Because I was thinking about like how we're gonna break Ty out, right?
Because
And I'm
we
like,
needed
oh,
your
you know who has experience breaking people out of jail? Damalia, kind of. And what did she do? She rigged the whole building with explosives, right?
Well, I'd have actually got to that stage, but
So I bought this rat, right? You set it, and then it goes in a straight line, and the first thing that it hits, it explodes,
that's awesome.
right? And then I got this
Nice.
vial that you throw, and it also explodes.
Oh, that's amazing.
I got this other
mental
vial you throw, and it
gymnastics.
knocks people out.
Just on
And
this
then,
sentence.
in case we get into a really hairy situation, I got this one vial. You throw it at somebody, and they'll like stick to something. So like, if there's a guard like up against the wall, we just chuck it. They're stuck to the wall, and we can run by.
Oh,
We
that
call
would
it
be so
gorilla glue.
useful.
Okay, that I'm okay
Why-
with. That one I'm okay with.
What's a gorilla?
It can stick a gorilla. You've never seen a gorilla?
But
We've
I don't-
seen it.
It's like a
gorilla.
tall mouth,
monkey.
but without the mouth.
No, why would you
Mostly.
pick that one?
Sacrificing a rat to an explosive?
No,
It's
no,
like-
it's not a real rat.
rat.
It's a clockwork rat.
Ah,
See, it's made of
oh.
brass. It's got
Okay.
these little gears
Damalia.
inside.
Yes,
This is
you
okay now.
remember
I'm okay with this.
one of the two creatures we fought in Weirding's Manor? The one that threw everyone off the balcony?
Oh yeah.
That was kind of like a gorilla.
That would have been
Except
very
it
useful
doesn't have
against
four
that.
arms. It just has two.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, I
Fuck.
approve of all that you bought now, Huntar.
Speaking
don't-
of things that we bought, Lincoln, we need to take you back here at some point because I think there's an item that we saw that you'd be really interested in, and the
Is it the
shopkeeper
shield?
might still remember my discount. No, it's not the shield. They have these two suits, right? And they're like construct made or something. But
Mhm.
one of them is supposed to give you some good protection, like an armor, and the other one's more for mobility and shit. So Jackson, that could be good for you as well. And since I got and go with the shopkeeper,
Leather armor.
you might
That
still
much.
remember my discount.
That
Discount.
does sound interesting. How much were they?
It's 4,500 now.
With the discount. So you still
6,000
haven't
originally.
let me get them, but
That's like more money than Lincoln's ever like even heard of. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So to get everything that Lincoln wants, we need 5,700 gold.
Yeah.
the drow might have something in their coffers.
You know,
Like, think of how much slave trading they do. Slave trading's expensive.
I'm
Hey,
sure
we are not gonna. Nope. Even Brigoletta has some rules. That's
Oh god, what's
No.
Julian gonna say?
Just say Lincoln could go negotiate his own discount.
2 for 1 package!
I can
Stop
help
talking
you.
about
Why do you-
sleeping. It's not time for a nap. I'm trying
What?
to tangle with you.
Why do we keep mentioning a discount? What, did you give them trade deal or something? What?
Yes.
Yes!
Trade offer.
I see. Yeah, that's kind of what I did with the horse merchants. All right.
Trade offer.
Really?
I receive a 25% discount. You receive grade A pussy.
I mean, to be fair, what's
Bitch,
really
that-
grade A for 25%?
Bitch, that shit is S rank. What do you mean?
Look, if we buy the amulet, technically that pussy cost 1,500 gold.
At least.
So anyway, moving on.
For the rest of that gold you were talking about, Huntar,
Yeah.
I only need 150 of it, so you can use the rest for anybody else.
Well, honestly, you should just get the
In that
materials
case-
now while we wait for.
Can I take 160 of it?
Is that math? Is that how it works?
Well, then we had.
I
we
do
would have
believe
40 left over.
120 is 10% of 1,200. If
Alright.
that's, you're thinking about using it as like a down payment or something for that 1,200.
There
The
was another
standard is
shield
10%.
that was worse than the cool shield that I wanted, but was still a better shield than this thing, and he holds up the burnt piece of shit.
Did you try
we could
selling
probably
that
put.
one?
We could
I don't
probably
think he
put
would buy
mending. We could probably put mending on that thing to help reduce some of the burn.
Yeah, but it's an enchanted shield. Like it's just magically better than this.
So it just looks
normal
like.
shield.
I see.
Well, no, this shield is garbage.
no, I
this
mean-
shield is old and
I
terrible.
mean, you could repair this
Yeah.
shield, and it would
And
be,
it would
at
be
least
normal.
serviceable. Yes.
But
Yeah,
the
you
other
could-
shield is enchanted and just better than
But
this.
you can
Right.
still repair that one and sell it, so you can.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it will get you more money.
Mhm.
Don't think it's gonna get enough money.
Have
It's
you
still
considered
something. I gave you
trying?
10 gold. We got the rest of the stuff. You know,
I
it's
could
still
even
enough.
donate to your little
you
charity
took-
if you wish.
Wilder took 150 of the 350 gold we have left. So we have 200 left there. You gave me 10 gold.
I might be able
So
to donate to your cause. if
I
you
can
need it,
muster.
We also have 4 daggers somewhere.
but- Jackson.
Team.
Selling a shield would
Uh,
bitch him up. Even if
I
you
do
think-
have 4 throwing daggers.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like, opens his coat, you just see dagger, 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 dagger.
You're more prepared than. Wow,
is-
you really know how
that
to pack, don't you?
The gold
He'll-
that I
He'll
can
open
muster.
his other coat, you see poison, poison, poison.
I thought I was bad.
So in theory, I can get almost the down payment and the shield +1.
How much are you missing for the down payment?
If I wanted to get both, 9 gold.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Yeah, I can.
We have 9 gold in the bag of holding.
I go,
I mean, we
you
have
are. 9
14,
gold.
but you could take 9 from it.
I go back to the blacksmith.
Okay.
So I'm
Alright,
gonna
this
ask
is the
other
end
group.
of the shopping episode. Here we go.
Oh.
The last bit of shopping.
So
I'm
wait,
gonna ask, how are we gonna pay the rest of it back?
Wait,
We
We'll
don't
get
Damalia,
there
have to
when
pay
we
any
get
of it
there.
back.
I'm not good at. I didn't try to haggle. Damalia, you good at haggling? You got a discount the other place.
You could say that. Jackson might be a bit more experienced than I am, though.
I have haggled before, yeah.
Okay, can one of you help me? I'm not good at haggling.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go help him next time.
I'm gonna insight check her.
I'm scared.
What the fuck do I roll?
I'm gonna
gonna
use my
roll it.
inspiration.
I want to roll an insight check just so I can roll badly.
I get the feeling
Oh.
she's not talking about monetary values.
What would I roll here? I don't
My-
know.
My
Um,
good friend Damalia is trying to help me get better prices at a merchant.
I mean, I was there too. Like,
In
that
Jackson's
was a good
mind,
negotiation.
I think she's talking about sex. Okay.
I- Why would she have
If
sex
you're
when
trying to
I'm
not- if
around?
you're
it's not out loud, Gee.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
say
okay, never mind.
if you're not specifically trying to say what anything specific, it would still be a deception check.
all right.
I just wanted to see if there's double entendre there.
There is.
Okay. Jackson will just nod and say,
I would say on that difference, you know that there's some you might be, but you don't know that it was any more than flirting.
I can fill in the blanks. No, I just, Jackson will just nod and say, yeah, you should let me handle this one. Just give a nod and say, let's go.
Like inspiration, just like, okay, this one might be flirting. Maybe. Maybe this time.
Jackson will put a hand on
Fucking
Lincoln's
weird.
back and say, come on, let's go get you a
Oh,
discount.
okay, let's go get the discounts.
Ta-da! Enjoy.
How long is the walk?
It is right
Right.
over there.
Okay. As they're going, Jax will say to Lincoln, you know, one of these days you're going to see things in a totally new light. And I hope I get to be there for that day.
Well, see, actually, these goggles let me see in the dark, even when there is no light. It's very useful. So I already have that. But thank you.
Give him strength, please.
I'm stronger than you.
Like,
Jax will start walking quicker.
look at the Maarlith. I just shake her head. I'm shaking my head.
Alright.
Did I do something wrong?
And I am just leading him there.
Please. Please don't.
Okay, so you guys go over to the shop.
I like this guy.
He says, "Oh, that was quick. I didn't expect you to actually come back that fast."
Hello there.
Hey, hello. Can I help you with something?
Oh, I'm a friend of his.
Hmm.
I just heard you guys had some sort of deal going on, and the inquiring mind I have was intrigued.
So yes, I think he was looking for this, and he points to the shield and missile attraction, and also one of these, and he points to a +1 shield. It's like, I think you are trying to decide which one you want to take, if you couldn't get both.
Yes. But I might be able to afford the down payment on the one and the other one.
Like, excellent.
That's what I was inquiring about. Jules, I'm going to overlook the shields. I want to try to do a perception to see, like, if they have any use or if they're dusty or anything.
The missile attraction's dusty.
You will notice that, yeah. The +1 shields, they maybe a fine layer of dust, not a lot.
Okay.
It's in there too long.
Okay. I'll just sort of like start rubbing my chin, looking them over. You know, I think we're doing you a favor here by looking to take 2 of these items off your hands. He's going to point to the shield and missile attraction. I think a favor for a favor sounds pretty fair. Well, what was the asking price?
Like,
Maybe
he
we
was
can
just
knock that
standing
down
there
a little bit.
Sweating.
He says, "Look, it was 1,200 for the shield and missile attraction, and then 160 for the enchanted shield over here. I don't know how much I can do on price. I mean, this isn't my shop. I work here. Says
Well,
he says it's owned. This shop is like most of these shops. It's owned by the Krinti. One of their houses owns this.
Wow.
It is the house Cardinal.
think about it this way. Your boss would appreciate you making a lot of sales, right? From us, you could take 1 customer and sell 2 items to them if you accept this, which will go a far way into them noticing your hard work you put into this place, right?
He kind of gives you this kind of like interesting. Unless you had something else, you can go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Unless you had something else you wanted to say to him.
Nah, that's basically the gist of what I'm getting at. Oh, someone? Inspiration, anyone?
Can I help?
I don't have inspiration. I'm sorry.
I don't have any.
Can I help?
How are you helping?
I'm standing
dog
there.
eyes.
and I
He's standing there
want the
looking really
shield.
sheepish and cute.
Yeah.
Can I
He's
help
like-
because of my previous
he's
role
like-
since they're my friends?
You're
Jules,
not
he's
there
doing the
with
thing where he
Mhm.
like puts his fingers together, like
I'm
standing there,
doing
like
this, but I have
yeah.
the really shitty birch shield on my arm.
yeah.
Pretty please, Mr. Shopkeeper.
Give me Lincoln.
Yeah. So you can take Lincoln if you want. You're the dungeon master.
Give me just a general charisma check.
Yeah, here we
boy.
go, Lincoln. Here we go.
How
Be
hot?
cute. Be cute.
Oh,
God, I hate you.
he's too hot to be cute.
Yeah, he keeps actually sexy posing accidentally.
He's
Doesn't work. I'm wearing too much
The
armor.
blacksmith's like, I can go on break for like 10 minutes, but
He's like, I can knock maybe 5 gold off the enchanted shield.
I'll take it.
Okay. Alright. Well. Tell you what.
Jack, that sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah, I get the struggle of having to work for the big guy. Don't let it
Okay.
get you down, all right? You'll pat the guy on the shoulder
So the down payment
and just give a shrug to Lincoln.
was 120.
Yes,
That's
The other shield is now 155.
correct.
Do you need more money? I have more
No,
money.
I got it. I will put 275 gold. See, roughly 250 gold, and then the rest is a combination of a lot of silver and electrum pieces onto the counter. This should be enough.
As long as it ends up the right amount, yeah, he'll take it.
Cool.
All right, so you get yourself a +1 shield.
Hell
and
yeah.
He will hold on to the shield of missile attraction until you return.
I have no. Wait, I have plat. Okay, I have 3 platinum and 34 copper.
All right.
That's it.
Will that be all, Lincoln?
Yes.
All right, then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or are you guys heading out kind of immediately?
We should probably sit out, right?
Yeah, I'll just tell
Yeah.
you what I was going to do later.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we can say if you wanted to run out and get something real quick or do something, you can do so. Also, and we'll retcon in if Medi wanted to stop in places and purchase things as he wandered around too. So we'll take care of that. All right then. So you guys finish up. You start packing up your goods, load up your new Mustang horses, and head off out of Maarlith on the road to Kathir to rescue Huntar's husband. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight. We'll pick up in a couple of weeks,
Alright.
and we'll see how things go horribly right or wrong as they plan their jailbreak.
Julian, I have 2 explosives and a pot of rock grubs. There's no way that this can go wrong.
And the glue. You have the glue.
And
And look, the glue and the
knockout
knockout gas is secondary to the 2 explosives and pot of rock grubs.
I have a
Hey,
grappling
cool.
hook.
Just gotta ask, my new club, is it magical?
It is considered magical.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now
We
so-
could fuck up an
Very good. So thank you, Stream, for tuning in. Again, if you're interested in anything, if you want the lovely shirt that Claire is wearing, that is in the Artistic D&D store that is below, that is run by our one of our members who plays Wilder, Devin. And if you're interested in coming to play, check out the links down below. Thank you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, stream.
Yeah.
Bye.